Battle Pass. You guys like the Battle Pass? Fortnite. I love Fortnite.
Fortnite. Up.
Fortnite
No.
Battle Pass.
Hi everybody. We're gonna talk about Fortnite. You guys like Fortnite?
You guys ever
play Fortnite? It's this game where you shoot people.
Personally, I just got
guns.
this game for Father's Day, and I'm really liking it.
I went to GameStop and I asked if they had Fortnite.
That's a joke I didn't expect. That's a joke I did not expect.
Well, it's the one you got. Alright. So, first on the list.
Let's all place our centuries on last. Look, you'll never see it coming.
So, we'll start off with the story. Everyone loves Fortnite lore. Shut up.
The foundation.
That's
so.
what I
Starting off with
that's
the
what.
foundation.
Yeah, no. Why would you play it
The
for
island
ass?
has flipped.
The island has flipped in Chapter 3 of Fortnite Battle Royale. So, I don't know. What was the way that we got here? It was fucking... Season 8 ended with the Cube Queen. And then she didn't even, like... She just... Why did it flip? What even... I forget.
Because Fortnite lore is because
we got taken underground. We saved Jones from being fucking electric chaired.
Because Fortnite lore is fucking stupid, Spitty. That's why it got flipped.
Yeah, no, it got flipped. The Cube Queen touched the water and fucking exploded, which was really funny.
Yeah.
And then the island flipped, and we floated like a dumbass on a piece of driftwood. And now we're hanging out with the Foundation. We're hanging out with the scientist.
We're hanging out with
the other guy.
Gumbo.
The Traveler? What the fuck was his name? Visitor. Yeah, no. We got all our favorite cast of wacky characters. And
the Green Goblin.
And the Green Goblin.
It's also there.
Yeah, wait.
The Green Goblin.
What?
Yeah, I looked into it. Yeah, no, I went back and looked at the video. It does make there's nothing. There's nothing showing why it flipped. I thought there was
it just kind of tipped over.
It just kind of happened.
What?
There was a lot of commotion.
It was just the iceberg.
Yeah, we didn't see it during the event, but there was a whole bunch of loopers on one side of the island with their fucking jackhammers. They flipped. They tipped the iceberg.
No, we didn't see it, but Tim Sweeney and Donald Mustard were pushing it up on their own.
Had their jackhammers out.
We need to take the island and move it somewhere else.
An unnamed organization of penguins got together and danced.
It was all the gnomes that were like trying to escape the island. You remember that? Like every update, there were just these packs of gnomes that were like, there was like a storyline, like they blew up that the sheriff's office and like got all the gnomes out of jail, and then there was some of them that had like suitcases and were like hopping into canoes and sailing off. It was really funny.
Yeah.
But
the
then
gnome subplot.
Yeah. There's been a few. There's been like multiple gnome subplots over the past few seasons. It's great.
That's good.
I love Half-Life 2.
But so yeah, that was basically it. And then like the story of the season didn't really seem to go anywhere. Like during the season, it was mostly just like there's drills showing up now.
Yeah, and then
the IO mountain thing.
The IO drills to the other side. They probably shouldn't do that.
It seems that the entire story culminated in IO is here.
Yeah, that was basically it. It was just kind of like, I think that it was really just like kind of there to establish like, hey, you're on a new island, so we're not going to do anything super insane.
We added certain like really good mechanics for one season, like fucking like combos and like fucking quads.
Like, It's
mostly really good new shit and like took back old good shit, and it's there for one season.
Yeah.
I think it was
Well,
most.
we're not
yeah,
even
I
talking
feel like
about that yet.
I feel like this
Oh,
whole season was pretty much just to establish that yes, Seven IO
Island has
they're
flipped.
fighting each other, and the
Yeah.
island has flipped. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's here.
Here's Cube.
Spider-Man is
Yeah,
here.
there's no cubes yet. Probably be
Yeah.
a cube at some point.
Yeah, let's
Island
mean,
keep
just
it
is
that
gonna
way.
become a giant cube.
That's really
The
all.
island
That's really
just
all
becomes
it
a flat fucking square.
See, it's completely flat.
That could be that's chapter 4.
That's
Just a
chapter
super-
super,
4.
super flat world.
Yeah, it's no,
Minecraft.
it's like that. Remember the fucking like the alien summer thing where we had to play those shitty creative modes?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just that one that was just completely flat and terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun. It wasn't fun. It sucked.
Yeah, fucking Zone Wars.
Yeah. All right, but now that we've got the awesome story out of the way, let's talk about the map. What you got? What's your initial thoughts?
I pulled up
The
an
map.
image of like the fucking like final map just
Yeah.
as like a
So,
reference point.
Gritty Grove. Gritty Grove.
I mean,
Grove.
it started out
I
like
really
mostly
liked-
covered in snow here. It's like it's like a smaller
Yeah,
image.
it was
but
like
That
it
was
was like
nice.
2/3 covered in snow.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
it just
it's
kind
a
of melted
shittier
after
image, but-
Christmas.
The
There we go,
Daily
yeah.
Bugle was cool.
I really liked the look of the map at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like everything in snow. That was nice.
Yeah, it was
that
cool to
really
just
nice.
see. It was especially neat to just see like half of the fucking desert was just covered in
Yeah.
snow too. Was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hella funny.
I
Were
also
you-
kinda
were
wish,
you
like,
gonna
there
say
was, like,
something,
a
Seth?
little more area of snow that stayed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe around like Camp Cuddle or something.
At least we have. At least we do have this a biome thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say this? Seth?
I said it was neat. I like the variation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. One thing that I'm very glad is that it does feel a lot like the first and second chapters just kind of
Yeah,
mashed
they're, like,
together.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
it's
just
like,
picked
it had-
good points and like named locations from both.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, I think that the season 2 map, like, obviously I didn't play chapter 1, but from what I've seen and what I've heard from people, it seems like it was cool, but it wasn't that, like, well balanced,
Yeah,
I
like
guess.
they have variety.
Well, no,
it
the
was all-
the chapter 1 map had a lot of variety and, like, biomes and
Yeah.
locations and stuff, and then chapter 2's map had a lot less variation. Like, it didn't have any kind of desert, except for,
Yeah,
like,
like they didn't
season
have
5.
variation, but it was like more like well put together.
Yeah, and then this one kind of gives you the best of both worlds.
A little bit of both.
And
Yeah.
just kind of like, you know,
Like,
you got
don't have,
different
like, a big
you got cool
racetrack
biomes.
or like a fucking erupted volcano yet, but
Yeah.
It just feels that
biomes, and it's like, you know,
it
biomes
might
are
it might be a little bit of desperation for something new talking, but I'm very happy that there's just shit that was there forever gone.
Yeah.
Like holy fuck! Finally, like after 7 fucking seasons of Coral Castle and Pleasant Park, like it's finally fucking gone.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
when did Coral Castle?
Castle can
Yeah,
fuck
Coral
off.
Castle had been in the game since season 3 of chapter 2.
No, it was leaked that like, oh, they're gonna destroy Coral Castle, and they
And
like
they
took some
never
fucking
did.
shoots of
They
it.
did that. They did
Yeah,
that.
all
to
they-
fuck
They
with
did
us.
as much as they destroyed fucking like Slurpy Swamp.
They did that to fuck with.
No,
us.
even
They did
less,
that to fuck
honestly.
with us.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're gonna get rid of Coral Castle.
Because Coral Castle was already pretty barren, and all they did was they just removed some of the interesting parts. Like, they just got rid of some of the castle bits.
They removed some of the actually okay aspects of Coral Castle.
Yeah, so it was just more flat with less things in it.
Yeah, there's a big hole here
Coral
instead of like a cool temple.
Coral Castle sucked ass, but okay. I'm gonna miss Sweaty Sands. I hope Sweaty Sands comes back at some point. That's like I think that might have been like maybe my favorite location from chapter 2.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
so
remember
it's
we were
interesting.
talking about it like a few days ago or something. Like, the only like beach place we even have is Sanctuary, and that isn't really like that's just kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, there's
that's like like I wouldn't even say that's a beach area though, because it's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
just
seven.
they're
It isn't like
That is just where like the beach to the water is.
yeah. So it's like, I don't know, maybe if Sanctuary gets fucking busted up at some point, maybe we could get like
Yeah,
an
like during the
actual
fucking
beachy
war.
area.
Yeah.
Because this season
they already
is
they
this
already
se-
broke
when
the
does
fucking
season
statue,
end?
so
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
bother looking it
Foundation-
up, but I just know that
Foundation
it's gonna end
statue was
somewhere in the
cool.
summer.
It's,
Yeah,
it's like
the fucking
June,
Yeah, it's
early
June
June.
something, so we'll
Yeah,
probably
so
get a
we
more
skimmed-
summery season, or
Yeah,
a
we
more
fucking
summery
we
theme.
skipped the point of the fucking like plot where the Rock is an important character.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
Dwayne
did.
Johnson. He does the eyebrow raise, and he's like, oh,
Yeah.
after
We
being
had-
teased for since
They-
season
they-
6.
They seriously just did that. They didn't just have him voiced by The Rock. They had this incredibly important character, the Lord, just be The Rock.
Yeah,
He
I'm at least
exactly
holding.
like The Rock.
As funny as it would be for him to literally just be Dwayne Johnson, like in canon, I
Yeah.
am kind of holding out some hope that it's like supposed to be a character that is just acted by
it's
him.
like he's an actor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they could do that. Like,
It's
that's
just
what I'm
like,
hoping.
yeah, they just
it's
base
so
his
weird.
design
That,
off Dwayne.
it's just so weird they fucking made it his face though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was mostly just so that because
had
they
to
knew it
resist-
would get a reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That has to be why.
Because
that,
they were
that-
teasing like, "Oh, is he voiced by The Rock? Is he not?" And then he
Yeah,
just
'cause,
teases
like,
The Rock
fucking-
like a voice actor.
What was it? There was he posted an Instagram video the day that season 6 came out, and it was like, oh, I just did some voice work in a game that a lot of people love. And he's like, oh, make sure you respect, like, keep it down to the foundation.
Didn't he also like have a fucking video where he had like the fucking foundation helmet in, like his fridge?
Something like that, I think, yeah. Pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else can we say about the map?
I was gonna say
They brought Tilted back. Tilted was fun. Like the first day, it was pretty
Yeah.
crazy cool.
When when it was
When it
impossible
thawed
to
out.
survive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called the fucking thaw out thing.
What did you say, so?
Well, I was gonna say before we moved on to another topic for some reason, I was gonna say that kind of segues into why I don't like some of the creative decisions in this game.
Yeah.
It's like, while Fortnite seems to have a lot more creative integrity than a lot of other games out there, it so, for some reason, has to be the loudest thing in the room and has to fucking get a rise out of everybody. Like, they didn't have to make him the fucking Rock and give him
Yeah.
the awesome meme eyebrow raise.
Well, it's like Fortnite
The
lore. Like
the same way.
with it. I'm
I
here
don't
for
know.
it.
It was the same way that the newest season had to have a fucking, like, an Olympic fucking person. I don't fucking know.
That everyone
Yeah.
thought was Kiro.
Yeah, it's like,
Everyone
instead of
thought it was
having it be
They
fucking
leaked,
Kiro,
they leaked the shop background. And, like,
instead of being a cool character, at least it was most definitely an advertisement, basically, because the Olympics were are right now.
I thought they
So
already
it's
happened.
like, no, she was a skater, right? Or am I an ice skater or something?
She's a snowboarder.
Snowboarder? Oh, okay, because the fucking ice skating Olympics is going on right now.
Oh. How long do the Olympics
maybe
go
that-
for? I feel like I
Don't
saw shit
know,
from the
bro.
Olympics like
I mean,
last
yeah,
month.
It's like
yeah.
Yeah,
a month and a half or something. I'm actually
Oh,
not sure.
okay.
I don't watch these
I
things.
Yeah,
I
they're
know, like,
they're really long.
like every time
No,
the
it's
Olympics come
seriously,
around,
they
I
didn't
always
play Sonic and Mario games, so I do not care.
every time the Olympics come around, I'm just always reminded how fucking little I actually know about the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a
Literally,
second,
like,
that's still
I
happening.
only knew about them because of fucking Sonic and Mario games, and that's it.
I've never even played
the
one of
first-
those.
I had
haven't
the I had
either.
the
I just know
winter.
they exist because
I
like,
had-
I
oh,
had the
Mario
first
Sonic
one.
The
I had the winter
London
one.
was pretty good.
Yeah, I think I had the winter one on the Wii at one point because I remember, like, I think my uncle was asking me, okay, do you want the summer one or the winter one? And I was like, I want the winter one because I thought I said winter. I was like, if I get that game, will I be a winner? Will I too be a Sonic and Mario and Sonic winner?
Absolutely.
I think I actually had
That's
one.
great.
I played like the fuck arcade one they have.
There's an arcade.
Yeah,
There's an arcade
it's like,
version of everything. Why am I surprised?
It's like
Yeah.
you have to like
Fucking
fucking stomp your feet and like jump and
Fucking
shit.
arcade Luigi's Mansion. I remember like I
Dude,
thought
they had that at my fucking Dave and Buster's, and like at some point, someone just like ripped one of the fucking poltergeists out, so it's gone. It's fucking gone. Right?
I
I fucking love that machine. And it's like that was like a
Oh.
Japanese only thing aside from select Dave and Buster's.
wait,
Weird.
Mr. L, the place in near in like my state with one of those machines.
We
Wanna go to a
go
fucking
to a fucking arcade.
wanna go to the fucking Dave and Buster's at
Let's
when we meet
go
up?
to a fucking Dave and Buster's. We're meeting up in like 2 weeks.
Making
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Dave and Buster's
Anyway.
plans here.
We're making Dave and Buster's
yeah.
plans in the fucking Fortnite
Yeah.
video.
Yeah,
Really, back on track is I'm
Yeah,
talking
okay,
about
so
the fucking
he-
Olympics.
Yeah, this is why me and Mr. L are the best members of this call, because like we're the only two people here who have like successfully met up.
Aside from
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're-
no,
Seth
I've
and
never
Joel.
seen Joel in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides that, we're the only people who successfully.
I have never
I've
fucking
never
seen that
seen
man
this
in
man
my
in
life.
my life.
Who is that?
Oh fucking no, he just showed up one day. Anyway,
Who's that? Jeff?
all I'm saying is that I don't like some of the corporate decisions of that damn company. That's all I am
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All
There
right,
you
let's
go.
keep.
Start the next.
All right.
Start the next topic.
Mechanics.
Well,
They added
yeah,
sliding.
wait. Hang on.
What?
Hi.
Oh,
We ain't
I was
done
gonna
here.
talk about a bit more about cool stuff I like about the map. Hang on.
I thought we were done with the map.
See,
what
I
do you got
wrote.
to say about that?
Listen, I wrote 5 pages of notes, and I'm gonna read them.
I'm gonna fucking tear it up. Fucking flip some paper. Prove it. I don't think you have notes. Did you print them out?
Stack some paper,
There you go. You hear that? You hear that? Paper.
Send me some of those notes.
Okay.
I'm
You know
gonna
you're
pop
scooping your
one,
butt.
read it. Just tell me when to
Popcorn.
read and let's go.
We wonder.
Something I had noticed was, so we were talking about the location variety, like all the different biomes, but I was thinking about it and I was like, I feel like we could have even more, honestly. I don't know what the fuck they would be.
Maybe like a forest. Maybe like because we you know what? That's the one like kind of biome that chapter 2 had that this doesn't, is like a fucking like weeping woods.
Yeah,
There's no
Yeah.
forest.
because I thought about
dense
it.
forest.
Because I thought about it, and we have 3 desert areas. We have three just like normal towns. Because
Yeah.
I always forget the fucking names. We got Sleepy Sound, Coney Crossroads, and Greasy Grove. And those are just, and technically Tilted, but Tilted is kind of its own in its
Tilted
own
is
league
kinda,
almost.
yeah, Tilted like its own thing. It's more
It's
more
a
like
city.
like if anything, yeah.
Then Sanctuary and the Joneses, like Sanctuary still is kind of a beachy tropical thing, but they're both kind of just like a jungle more than anything.
Yeah.
We don't have any
Yeah, but
like
not not
Camp
even, like,
Cuddle
a
is kind of
jungle.
foresty, but not really. It's more of a mountainy sort of thing.
Yeah, it is a campground.
Yeah. It's like I feel like we could have a little a little extra.
Yeah, it's like put like more trees around Camp Cuddle, or maybe like in like the middle where there's
Yeah.
nothing really going on.
That would especially be cool in the beginning of this season, because since we don't have any building, having like a really dense forest with a ton of cover behind trees would be neat.
Camp Cuddle would do nice. with
Though
forest.
that would make sense if the building wasn't a limited time thing. Like
Yeah.
building is coming back
I just
as-
pointed out to myself, there's like nothing going on in the middle of the map yet. Because
Like,
it's like
maybe
that's
some-
just the thing that happened is like they had something big in the middle.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we haven't done that yet.
I think that
Yeah,
I think
that's interesting because
I
we've had
think
the
the-
Spire for like fucking 3 seasons.
Yeah.
yeah, because the reason
Last
why
gen.
that I think they're like a lore reason why that is because the center of the map is where the 0 point is or something.
Yeah.
So that's why there's always like big shit in the middle.
Yeah.
What else did I have
Yeah, because
here?
like you said, we've had the Spire holding the 0 point for
And like
season.
and like before that, it was like Midas's fucking base was in the middle.
Yeah, it's like even if it's not the 0 point, like there's been something there, which there just isn't right now.
Yeah. What else do I have? Oh yeah, Covert Canyon is like a really fucking refreshing place to have because we haven't had an underground POI since Chapter 2 Season 2. Because like, yeah, right as Chapter 2 Season 3 happened, the whole island got flooded in the grotto, which was the underground location there, which is basically pretty much the same thing as Covert Canyon. It just got completely filled in.
There was the IO base in like the Corny Crops.
That's
I forgot what
true,
the
yeah.
kitchen's view.
That
But it's
does
like that's
count,
like
I
just
guess.
kind of a base that happens to go underground. That's like
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah, 'cause
feel
that one-
underground really.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that one was like all just segmented into rooms and stuff, and like these
Yeah.
two are more so just like
Yeah.
they're caves that a base is
Yeah,
in.
they like built out of a cave.
Yeah. And that's really cool to have. And they even brought back like exactly the same formula, like, oh, there's a big boss in there, kill him and you can get the key card and open up the vault with like a whole ton of shit in it.
Yeah.
Get you a schloot.
Get you schloot. The weather was a neat addition.
Oh, yeah, they added the weather and they like removed one of them immediately.
Yeah, no, because they when
pissed.
they added it like halfway through the season, and it was lightning storms and tornadoes. Tornadoes have obviously been here the whole time. Like they were still going. I don't know if they're still in this season.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't
don't
seen
think
one
it's
either.
one.
They probably aren't in there. It'd probably be a little too much with all the fucking
Yeah, I
IO
feel like,
shit around.
yeah, because you just like get caught on like one of the fucking airships probably. So
Yeah.
I would like to see a tornado tear open an airship. though.
That
That'd
would be
cool.
funny. And the other one though, fucking lightning storms. I don't know when they got removed, but I noticed it pretty soon after because I just stopped seeing them. Because
yeah,
I don't know if you guys even remember what they did, but literally it was just like as you were running around, there would just be areas. Usually they would follow you, where like it would just kind of get like all
Fire.
electric and crackly, and then if you
It's
stood
kinda
there
like
for too
Mario.
long, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you had to like move out of that area because that was about to get hit with lightning, and all it did was it
Would
just
it
started
insta-kill you?
fires. No, it just
Oh.
dealt damage and then started a fire in that spot, which meant that if there was a lightning storm, every single thing underneath it would just be burned to the ground, and that was it. That was the only mechanic it added. So it was kind of
Yeah.
shit, and I understand why they removed it. It's a cool idea,
like,
but
good
in
idea,
practice,
like, weather, wow, and then it's like, oh, this guy sucks.
yeah, it's like I think that the whole thing that why it didn't work is because Fortnite fire spread is a little fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, which is why I love using it.
I am aware.
Funny. Hey, funny guy right here.
Funny guy right
Look
here.
at right here.
Oh
Funny
yeah.
guy.
You know,
Another
we should,
thing.
We should, like,
Hmm?
we should talk about. This is a Seinfeld podcast.
You never see the limo?
Great episode, Mr. L.
That was a pretty good episode.
It is a good
Yeah.
episode. But one of the other things that I noticed, and it wasn't in any of the chapter 2, is thick fog just sometimes showing up. I don't know if there's any like reason
Oh,
behind
yeah.
it,
Oh, yeah.
but like you guys have noticed that, right? That just like out of nowhere it'll just get really fucking foggy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice.
And I think
I'm
that's
not sure,
I
like,
think
I'd
it's
have to look at- I would have to look at footage because I don't
Yeah.
remember that. Honestly.
because it's like
That,
sometimes
really
it would
added
just
to the atmosphere in like
Yeah.
the first couple weeks, I think.
because it was like
That was good.
because it added like a little bit of mystery to this new island. And then
Yeah.
it also like mechanically I really like it because it's like obviously Fortnite's whole thing is like building and whatever, and like you can see people from really far away if you're looking. And it's just like adding really thick fog reduces your sight lines so much that it's like you got to get way closer to people to be able to see them in that. And it gets darker too. I don't know how it would look on like the settings that like competitive players or whatever use, because I know that they use settings specifically to make visibility like as like fuck you, I can see everything as possible. So I don't know how that affects it.
Fortnite competitive players.
I think every Fortnite competitive player should be arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should be. I think they should be in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gulag.
Gulag.
So,
The Fortnite
Solitary-
competitive gulag. Let's put fucking ninjas
Solitary-
in the gulag.
solitary confinement.
Yeah, along with
Were we
speedrunners.
still
Along with their
trying to talk
thoughts.
about the map? Because I feel like we kind of just like unintentionally
No,
segued into mechanics.
Well, this is
Yeah,
kind of
we
like a bridger between that because the one
Yeah,
last
we-
thing is kind of in both as well.
You know,
There's
we should put Ninja in the solitary confinement
yeah,
for 6 months
what
and
were
then let
some,
him
like,
stream
thing-
again.
What were mechanics other than like sliding? Because they had
Well-
like the trees.
Sliding.
Well,
Um,
the one well, I was gonna mention the trees too because the way that I structured my
trees that you
notes.
shoot.
Yeah, the way that I structured the notes was when I was talking about map stuff, I was like, yeah, I'll include some mechanics that are specifically like generated rather than like player mechanics.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I feel like that's kind of a distinction, I guess.
The fucking like Spider-Man thing was kind of its own mechanic to a degree.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But the only other thing other than the timber trees, because the timber trees were so much fucking fun early season.
Yeah.
Like
That was great. I love that.
when people didn't realize what they were, and you could just shoot down a tree and deal like a fucking 100 damage
Dude, I
to their
cracked
entire
so many
squad
people's
hiding behind
shields
it.
with that.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And
And
the
it's like,
the
I know you guys got annoyed at how I used them, but the quads were generally so fucking fun, and like I
oh
loved
yeah,
using
quads are
them.
quads
great.
were great.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I'm
the
not fucking whipping you into the air with them.
And
Sorry.
sometimes I boost into the trees with the quad.
Yeah, and then it just like breaks the quad instantly.
Oh, another thing with the trees.
yeah.
You could break them and then have them float down the
Oh
river.
yeah,
and just kinda
ride them
like
down
ride
the
on that.
fucking river.
Yeah,
That
and
was
like
great.
whack them and fucking
Yeah.
like ride down them.
Whack them and then they just speed
Just
up.
fucking fly. Yeah.
So, like,
It's like, you
actually
can't even
really
really
fast.
actually go anywhere with that, but it's just funny that you could try.
Yeah.
I
They're
remember
really
I was
good.
like trying to get that to work, just like to have fun, and then as soon as I got into the water and I was staying on it, someone was shooting me. I was like, "Oh shoot!" So I just started whacking that thing, and I went flying. I got away from that.
Yeah, the only other map naturally spawning mechanic I wanted to mention is, of course, the highlight of the season. You know him, you love him, Klombo.
The combo!
The club was pretty cool.
Oh, why'd they
I love
vault
the
him already?
combo.
They had him like week 7 of this fucking season, and he's already gone.
Because God is cruel.
We live in hell.
Put fucking scope art on screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was planning on that. Art by
Yeah.
Scope, a bunch of numbers on Twitter.
What's her fucking number?
Scope 479. Follow her now, or I will kill you.
Yeah. Context behind that, the reason why it's a Klombo drinking a really big Baja Blast, because I bought one of the FNAF games for Mr. L as a commission, and he still hasn't drawn it.
You're really outing me on live TV right there.
You never gave me my.
showing my fucking bare ass
Yeah.
on TV.
You never really gave me my commission. You know,
Let me go back to the Pikmin short movies video, Snazzy. Okay.
I know that wasn't the commission. The characters parts I don't even really want to use anymore. Actually, don't worry about that.
You don't even want it. I'll give you the top hat ones. Top hat ones.
I'm like heckling. I'm heckling you because it's funny.
Yeah, okay, fucking heckling.
This is what you get for like heckling me on that
The
daily I
rogue
did
run.
one time. Yeah, on the rogue daily.
Alright. Now that we're through with all the map bullshit, we mentioned Tilted,
I
right?
realized that there was kind of more story than we mentioned, but it was all in like the fucking weekly shit.
Yeah.
That we like didn't do most of.
I did all of
I
them.
will-
It was just, all of it was so much. I think that the way that you
So
can
it's
break
like
it
the
down is
scientist,
basically
like,
just,
tells you, hey, check this thing out.
yeah, scientist is like, either, hey, go check out this weird thing, or, hey, could you do this? We're trying to contact the paradigm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that. It's like all of them either like went into one or the other category, and that was basically
either
it.
check out this new thing, or hey, can you get the fucking scientist from like fucking McDonald's? He's hungry.
Yeah, can you go get him some McDonald's? I want a Happy Meal,
DoorDash to this.
I'm real busy.
dude. That would be a great quest. Like
They
like
get a
if
partnership?
if they still had like the pizzas or something, like
Oh,
quest
that'd be
go
great.
to fucking go to Tomato Head, buy a pizza, and deliver it to fucking like Peely or something. That would be great.
Or it'd be like it'd like track if you if you picked up
you
Spider-Man
literally
web
like
slingers.
you like you pick it up from Tomato Head.
Yeah.
It's like you can eat it and you can't do the challenge for the rest of that match, or you can actually just bring it.
Yeah, they had like
like
quest
a
items
special
to the
flag.
game.
Yeah.
So it's like you cannot drop this out of your inventory.
Yeah, no, it's just like a pizza with a special flag. So it's like if you eat it, you can't do it for the rest of the match.
Yeah,
Pizza with bifocals?
Incredible.
Can I say this?
What?
There were too many. No, I wouldn't say too many. Too large of a desert area.
I guess I
Yeah,
can
I do not like-
sort of
I
agree
like
with
the
that.
bottom left area of it. They didn't really do much with. So
I
I-
don't
Yeah,
like
the only
how-
real thing in there was like the Haven Oasis thing.
Yeah, it's like it's nice that there's a biome, but yeah, I guess I see like they didn't really populate it that well.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of how big the desert shit was.
Though the one good thing of having good desert, we got the Butter Barn back.
The
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
Barn.
It's like the Chonker Speedway and Kanto Canyon are like really nice areas, but they're like out of the way.
Yeah,
I
they
really
definitely
like-
feel out of the way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just never like desert areas in this game to begin with, like in other seasons as well. Just I don't know why. Can't say why.
Not much cover, maybe. Like, not that really matters in general, but there
I
aren't that many like big trees or anything.
It's also got a lot of, as some of the names might entail, canyon areas, which I'm not a fan of because of how hard it is to traverse.
They're better now
Not
because we
enjoying
have like the up and down zipline things. It makes it a
Yeah.
lot easier. So I
would
think
just say
they
the
kind of
area's a lot
remedied that at
more
least.
annoying.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So let's talk about some of the mechanics. So obviously we got sliding. That's
Yeah.
really
Sounds good.
the big
It's just a
movement
great
thing.
addition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
Sliding is a
great
great
idea. Like, just kind of, essentially, I think at this point they're just kind of taking the whole like movement playbook of fucking like Apex, other than other than like parkour.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
might
It's,
come.
they've definitely added more onto the movement in this season.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But the sliding was already a huge thing. Just the speed that you could get from it, like going downhill, and just
Yeah,
being
it
able
really
to go down
helps.
mountains safer too.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's mostly just like what did I write here? So we got sliding. There was no
No, we don't.
crafting. They completely
We don't
removed
have-
crafting.
That was
We also
weird.
don't have sliding, actually. There's no sliding.
Oh shit. Gotta remove that from the notes, I guess.
Yeah, no crafting.
Yeah. It was kind of weird
Didn't
because it stayed
the-
there from season 6 all the way to season 8. And then it's just gone now completely.
They probably just felt it was time to let go.
Yeah, I was
I
being
guess so.
Yeah, no, they like the crafting really was pretty inconsequential after season 6.
Yeah, because
I
it's
would
like you could
They
really
added,
you could
like, crime
Well, I don't know.
and
Yeah.
all that in season 6, and they just never really did anything with it past that. It was just kind of there.
Yeah, it's like
It's
you
like you
could
could-
turn weapons into alien weapons if you had nanites, but it's like you could also
Yeah.
just find the alien weapons somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I was also-
like what was it? Like almost every single one of the like
like, you could
alien
use,
like
like, the
invader characters, like you could kill them and just get a ray gun.
Yeah, it's like you could use the fucking like nuts and bolts that you buy from fucking Rick and like get a side
Yeah.
grade of a weapon.
Yeah, they did the side grades. Right. That was at least kind of a neat concept, having side grades blocked behind the crafting. So it's like, hey, if you like this version of the weapon better, here you go. And it's like, okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah.
the fucking rapid fire SMG.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I think both SMGs the SMGs now are probably some of my favorites in the whole game.
They're pretty solid.
Yeah, the fucking like Stinger is really, really good. I like
Oh
it.
yeah.
Stinger's been good though. To be fair, Stinger has always been a good option.
Yeah. I guess we can also just kind of like merge, like, obviously we don't need to be like, oh, let's just talk about like all the support items. You can talk about the weapons too. Because like that's a mechanic, shooting people. I'll
The
go-
Striker Pump Ranger is just okay.
Yeah. I
Everything
wrote
else was good.
Yeah, I wrote down every weapon that we have. So, I'll start off with the big thing that was kind of surprising is that the classic like Scar and the normal pump shotgun are just out completely,
Yeah. Yeah, they're still not back.
which is kind of interesting choice. I mean, like
It's
at
like,
first I was kind of like,
they're
why?
the most standard weapons.
Yeah, it's like they've never left. I don't think the pump sometimes I think has been gone, but
Yeah, I think like sometimes they like swapped it out for the tack or something, but
yeah, but the
Oh,
AR, the
tack.
the Scar has always been there. But so
Yeah.
now we've got
Like,
all of
in an AR, that's the most like basic gun you can have in a shoot game.
yeah. So for all the new weapons, we had the Ranger assault rifle, the Mark 7 assault rifle, Striker pump, auto shotgun, Stinger SMG, machine pistol, sidearm pistol, and the Hunter bolt action sniper. And then eventually the heavy shotgun was unvaulted and added to the mix.
Okay, the
Alright,
thing,
so
the
let's-
fucking, like, what was the like pistol, like fucking, not the sidearm one, what was the other one?
The machine pistol.
Yeah.
That what was that was I had like really late in the season at the same time as
Yeah.
the fucking like pizza and combo.
Yeah.
Like there was no point to that. I just want to use an SMG.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just like
I
a
didn't. I never
weirder
liked that
SMG.
weapon.
It's like the only time that I ever ended up using it is if I found a really good one, like a really high rarity one. And it was
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know,
it
if you're
shoots
right
you
up in
fast if you're like right next to someone.
yeah, it's like if you're right up
like-
in somebody's shit and you can aim it well enough, you can get them dead pretty quick.
Yeah, but it's like an SMG is just like
Yeah.
infinitely more reliable otherwise.
And not to
And
mention too with the
Tilted-
Stinger.
Tilted beast, like if with Tilted like an update before, they had an NPC that sells a gold SMG. So
Yeah, no, fucking Galactico.
yeah,
I don't know why
fucking
why is
Neymar pal.
Yeah. I've
Yeah, why
always
is
been
it-
confused why Galactico has fucking gold SMGs.
The man get his SMGs. I don't know.
He got the good.
Yeah, no, he had a fucking shield keg too.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
will
And you
say
could
this.
hire him.
Hmm?
He had like fucking everything you could want.
I think it's sometimes it's a tilted NPC and like that's dangerous to go to.
makes sense, yeah.
You
So
have
what,
everything
so-
you need, but you gotta go to Tilted.
I will say this: the MK7 is the best fucking gun they have put in this game.
Oh
by-
yeah, no,
by
I
far.
love the
Yeah,
MK7.
I will
Yeah,
go so
that's-
far as to say it's the number one. At any point in this game is the best gun they have ever put in this game.
Yeah, no. Like
It's weird for me to like pick a favorite Fortnite gun because they're just kind of something like you pick out. It's like, oh yeah, I like this one. I will use this
Yeah.
one.
I will gladly debate, but I think it is objectively the best gun. I think it might be the best gun that they've ever put.
I
Like,
in.
what
think
I-
the only problem I have with it is because like you either have to go to like an extreme where it's like you cannot like you kind of have to use it at longer range
yeah.
than like most assault rifles because like
Yeah.
how the scope is.
Yeah, cuz
them putting in. I am saying that them putting in an ADS feature in that is fucking. That may be the reason why.
I think so
Every-
because I was thinking about it and I've written down the Mark 7 is fucking crazy, but part of the reason why I think it worked is that like everyone can have one, and then like at like a mid to long range, somebody with really good aim and a ranger could still fucking melt you. And it's like just but like from a casual standpoint where it's like, you might not have fucking godlike aim, having the aim down sights and like the laser sight on it made it like so much better than it needed to be.
The thing with the Ranger for me, it honestly just kind of feels like a normal AR, but a little worse.
It's
I
like
don't know,
slower.
I wasn't really able to like discern
it
anything
fires
other than
slower.
just like other than just like it's a little slower.
It might do a little more damage too. I haven't like bothered to look at the numbers
Like
or
I'm
anything.
using
So.
an assault rifle. I want to fire fast.
Yeah. Fast and accurate.
If I had to pick a favorite Fortnite weapon, it might just be the tack. It's just like that just
Yeah.
feels nice to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's why I really like the auto shotgun. It is pretty much just like the tack but different.
yeah. I guess we could talk about the shotguns now too. So the good old
What-
striker pump, huh?
What was the
striker
problem with the
Jeez.
striker pump?
The
What was
striker
the
pump. A
pump,
problem
lot of
with that
damage,
weapon?
but you cannot fire it.
yeah, the striker pump. It's like it was basically
It's good if you
like-
fucking round a corner, happen to see a guy like have fucking like a trigger finger.
It's also very inconsistent.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the thing with the striker pump is that it's basically exactly the same as the classic pump, but it has like a way longer like period between shots, and then that's really it. Like it just
It
felt.
used to be like way longer too.
Oh yeah, no,
didn't
they
it?
shortened it. Like people complained
Yeah.
and they shortened it.
That
I
thing
just
was
can't.
like really terrible.
I just can't figure out how people use it.
It's really
good.
just
It's
like if
really
you,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
But
it's like, really good if you're in the exact situation where it's like, yeah, I fucking like got this guy.
well,
it's
no,
good though
because
because it's like I get fucking destroyed every time
yeah,
every time somebody uses that gun. It's really good, but then it's in my hands and it's like, okay, let me shoot someone with it. I miss a shot.
it's
Boom!
like
Another shot. I miss another shot. Boom! Oh my god! I missed another shot. Okay. It's like, huh?
Like,
I
would
feel
rather
like
run up on someone with like just a fast firing like fucking auto.
yeah, it's like
Like jump around.
I think the best way that I can kind of put it is it's like it's kind of it's like performance anxiety where
Yeah.
you know how like when you have the fucking when you got a Frontier Justice and you got like a shit ton of crits loaded in it and then you miss
Yeah.
all of them because you're stressing out like I need to use these well.
That's where I could get
Yeah.
so many
Well, that's-
kills if I
well,
fire
well,
this way.
Well, Sam, that's because you didn't use enough Uncle Dane tips.
True.
You should.
But yeah, I feel like
teaching you how to use the
Did you-
striker pump in
did you-
Fortnite.
Did
Yeah.
you century jump, Sam? You should have century jumped.
yeah, I forgot my Wrangler back at home.
Partners win games, Sam.
It's
Yeah.
weird because I don't think it's a bad gun in the slightest.
No.
I just can't use it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the thing is like
it
when
can be
it's,
really, really good if you use it perfectly, which is hard to do because you are a human.
yeah, because that
It's
because
just- I
the whole
remember-
yeah.
I remember using it one time. Like I think I used it in like a pre-game lobby, and like I was like testing it out. Like okay, I gotta get the timing down, like how fast it shoots and whatnot. And I was like doing like jump headshots on people, and I saw like the damage counter. I was like, okay, it's doing like 90 or something, and then do the same. I do the same exact thing to like another person, and it did like 60, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, what's with the
It's
damage?
like-
and then I go
I-
do another one as like a different number. I was like, come on.
I think the reason for that, so like here's my pump shotgun theory. My pump shotgun game theory, Matthew Patrick.
Listen close.
Listen close. Fucking so the striker pump versus the classic pump. The classic pump fires a lot faster, and I think it has a way tighter spread, especially when you aim down sights. So
The striker.
it's no the classic one, the old one.
Oh, okay.
So I think it fires faster and it has a tighter spread. So
yeah, I definitely know it's the spread thing.
yeah, so it's like it's a lot easier to use like casually because it's like, you know, it fires faster. It's been in the game forever. So you can pretty much figure out like, you know, like okay, I can shoot now. And then, you know, it's pretty forgiving. Whereas the striker pump has a way longer time between shots, and I think it has a way bigger spread. So it's like, if you miss a shot, you're gonna get fucked, because you have
It's
like
like-
a
yeah,
full
it's
like
like the
second of loading.
It's
Okay.
like the striker. It's like the fucking pump, but it's like it's not right because like the point of the pump is like you got someone really close, you fucking shotgun blast them in the stomach and they're dead.
Yeah. And then the
Yeah.
striker pump, it's like because of the spread, it's like
Yeah,
for
You,
most
like,
for
half the
most
bullets might
people,
connect.
yeah, it's like for most people, a bunch of the bullets probably won't connect, even if it is a really, really well placed shot. Whereas then you get fucking the guy building the fucking McDonald's play place, editing 5 things every half a second in front of you, pops out of the door and just one shots you, and he deals like 190 damage because he's like been fucking practicing this on fucking GM Flatgrass creative maps against his buddies.
It's like that's the thing I said about like fucking rounding a corner. It's like if you pick it out like a beginning of a game, it's like okay, I got no other gun, and it's like you happen upon a guy and just fucking flick it. And it's,
Yeah, you
wow.
can just fucking blow him up.
Yeah, it's like, but in like any other scenario, it's like I would rather have like any other gun.
Yeah, it's like, and I feel like the heavy shotgun is kind of like a mid ground
forgot
between
about
them,
that thing, honestly.
because it's like the
That
heavy
shot,
shotgun's
that's the
whole
one that's,
thing.
like,
It's
you
like
scope
one
in,
pellet.
It's pinpointed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like I said when they added it, it's like because it is a mid ground, you like it is such a specific situation that it is not really helpful.
I liked it pretty good amount, honestly, because it's like it. I don't know if this is on purpose. Yeah, it's like I don't know if this was on purpose, but like when you weren't scoped in, it had like a pretty and like jumping even. It would have like a really really big spread, which sucks if it's
Yeah.
since it's a one pellet weapon. But I found I don't know like maybe 75% of the time, if I just kind of like hip fired it, I'd still hit him. Like, and it'd deal like 60 damage at
It's
least.
like I don't know. It's my thing where it's like in any situation where it's like you could use it, it's like there's probably
You
a
just
better
rather
option.
you just rather
Yeah.
have an auto because it's like at least I know that if I aim correctly, I'll get some damage.
Yeah.
I thought it was very good, but it goes against the entire design philosophy of a
Of
shotgun,
a shotgun, yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
it
really
is
weird.
it is closer to like a sniper that you use on
It's a
foot.
sniper. Like who sat down at the Epic? Who in the Epic Games like Fortnite department sat down and was like,
We need a close
okay,
range sniper.
we need a shotgun,
It's like you can
but
already kind
it's
of
a
use a sniper
precise,
short range if you're like fucking around.
but it's a precise weapon.
Yeah,
When a shotgun is spread,
it's kind of spray and pray sort of deal.
and then who okayed that?
I
Put
don't
that
know.
lead
Yeah,
in the
it's like
head.
the thing of a shotgun is either you spray around someone constantly or you like fucking shoot them precisely and they're dead.
The point of the shotgun is that it's a close range pellet based weapon, which
It's like, yo,
is
if you
not
connect
what
all the
a
pellets, you do a fuck ton of damage.
yeah, it rewards you for not very much. Basically, the whole point of a shotgun really is rewarding you for nothing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
use it at close range, shoot good.
Yeah. Alright,
It aims
it's
you
like
for doing the opposite of what any other gun should do, and the heavy is the opposite of that.
yeah. Alright.
We've been talking about shotguns for a fucking while.
I
Like,
mean, there's a
not
lot to
really
say.
much to say. Yeah, I know. It's like there's not really
Shotguns
much
really
to say about
changed.
like comparatively. There's like nothing to say about like the SMG, the pistol, or the sniper because it's
Well,
like
I don't know. I want to
those are
mention some stuff about the
actually,
Stinger.
pistol was nice.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they were nice. But it's like,
because the SMGs were so good and the shotguns took a fall, it really like made me go like, okay, I'm going SMGs now. Like
Yeah,
when
same.
yeah.
like a
That is
re-release
right.
shotgun.
It did have a
Yeah.
it did promote an SMG meta, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like I don't even know if it was really meta. I feel like it was just kind of like, you know,
That was just us.
it could have been because I mean, like I feel like it's mostly just we aren't the best with like the precise shotguns.
We're not good.
Yeah, we're all terrible. So the SMG is kind of the no-brainer because it's like a spray and
Yeah.
pray. It's like
Yeah,
and
it's like the
tack
SMG
onto
was
that.
literally, like the middle ground between an assault rifle and a shotgun.
Yeah, no, because like
Yeah,
the Stinger
and
SMG is
it wasn't
honestly,
inaccurate.
yeah, no, and the Stinger SMG
Yeah, you
honestly is
can do a
pretty
lot
good
of
at
fucking
longer
damage with
ranges.
SMG.
Like obviously you're not gonna hit somebody that's like way fucking away, but you know,
And you're not
a
gonna get
good
that
like
good damage.
yeah, but it's like if somebody's a pretty good distance away, you can still aim your shots and like get them with the Stinger. And then one of the biggest things for the Stinger to me that made it probably my favorite SMG in the game, one of my favorite guns in the game, I think, is how it shreds buildings. Cause like,
Yes.
cause like the damage already is like pretty solid, like on players, and like the bet, like that was one of the guns where I felt like I really noticed the tiers going up, like the damage numbers going up with it.
Yeah.
But like the thing I noticed the most was how fucking insane shredding the buildings was. Cause like that thing, it must do like extended damage to buildings,
heard
I
people
think.
say it's like SMGs are kind of the building destroying gun. But
Yeah.
it's like that is really apparent with this.
Yeah, and like if you got the Gunner Mythic and you could like deal with the recoil on it,
Yeah.
that thing could fucking destroy shit. There were a few games around the end of the season. I think I recorded a couple of them.
Play that right now.
Play that back. Show the clip. If I have it, I think I got that one because it was really funny. Yeah, no, I did.
We'll
I
know
did.
right now.
It was the same one where I got the really stupid shot with the boom rifle. I remember that. I do have a recording of that.
Yeah, I forgot.
Nice.
The fucking mythics. They're like the same as ever. Like these mythics
Oh,
have
yeah, no,
existed
they're the
before.
same.
Yeah, it's like the dub, the boom rifle. Yeah.
But
And then the pistol is still the pistol. It's like, yeah, sometimes I'll like pick up a pistol. It's like, yeah, I'll use the pistol this game, but it's like you have really no reason to use a pistol over like literally anything else.
Yeah, no, because
It
like
still is the drop in. I have nothing else. Kill someone next to me. Weapon.
yeah,
Honestly,
it's
I
like
have a shotgun now.
because
Shotguns. There we go.
it's like the side they like it's new, the sidearm pistol, but it's like
Yeah, it's like, it
I
felt
can't
good to
tell
use,
what
but
the
it's still a
difference
pistol.
is.
Yeah, it's like it's a new thing. It feels
think-
nice. It's still a pistol. Why would I
I
use a
think you
pistol?
got a damage buff and something else. It may be more accurate. I'm not sure.
It
It might
fires
be.
fast, so like it's better than the fucking revolver which they brought back.
Yeah,
All I know is all I remember is it got a damage buff. Like I noticed like the
Yeah,
common was like at
Like,
least 25
there would
damage.
be like occasional like a game where it's like I pick up a pistol. It's like I use it for a little bit. Like I got like a blue one.
yeah.
And then like regular pistols before chapter 3 were like below 25 damage or something, or like 23 or something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, so it's like even for like a pistol which you have no reason to use, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like I honestly just haven't used it enough to even say anything about it.
Yeah,
It's like the only time I used it was
They're
when
just
I
there.
had to. And
Yeah.
that's all I can say about it. But something I can say something about is the last weapon that we haven't talked about yet, the Hunter bolt action sniper.
I
Okay.
don't use snipers enough.
I can talk
didn't
about
really
this one
notice a
because
difference, but
I actually this is probably my favorite sniper.
Same.
We have
Like
in
I
the
don't like
It's
snipers, I've said it before, but like this was pretty great. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
like
fact
having
that it
3
has the
shots,
3
you know?
ammo, like the 3 shots
Yeah.
loaded.
Yeah, you don't have to reload after each shot.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, it's a
like
well-rounded
it's a
weapon.
middle
Yeah.
ground between like fucking like auto sniper and then
Yeah, that
like
just-
a normal like single shot one.
and yeah, the auto sniper just didn't feel like it did enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also
Yeah,
can't
it's
insta.
a
It can't
really,
insta down.
really-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
No
a
matter
really,
what
really
tier.
comfortable middle ground between the two of those, where it's like, yeah, you have 3 shots and they do good damage each. And it's like just pretty much a slightly weaker sniper that you don't have to reload after every shot.
Yeah,
And it's
which
really nice.
which like in my opinion makes up like insanely well for a lack in like
Wait,
damage.
Seth, what is this retweet? What is this Skittles retweet? Sorry to interrupt the Fortnite talk.
I was gonna mention that after the video because why would I bring that up in a
we're
Fortnite video?
We're
What?
interjecting this into a Fortnite video. This is a
What?
good Skittles tweet.
What does it say? Seth, read it to the
I'm
class.
I'm
It
sorry to
says-
interrupt you, Skittles. If you even remember that name, they didn't even quote it right. There's a still in there.
Oh,
What?
It's a
They
FNAF.
fucking quoted FNAF
Oh,
6.
oh. Okay.
Here, hang on. Let me fucking send it.
Okay.
Alright, put this on the video right now.
Put this in the video.
Where's
the
my
video.
fucking like Joe Rogan assistant? Can we get that up? Can we get that on
Yeah,
the screen?
Get this on the screen right now. Okay.
What's fucking J. Jonah Jameson's?
Oh, fucking what's his name?
J. Jonah Fortnite. Since
Jared. That's his assistant.
Jared, can we get the Skittles tweet on the screen?
Jared, can we get the Skittles tweet up?
The Skittles
Fortnite.
tweet.
Fucking Spider-Man hacked the Skittles account. He was tweeting about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Spider-Man hacked the Skittles account.
This
Yeah.
also just in. Spider-Man's got a purple suit.
Spider-Man seen running around with the Stinger SMG.
All right, well, we brought up Spider-Man. Is that a good transition to the skills
Yeah.
that we have?
Oh, well, no, we still got to talk about the items.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. We talk about Spider-Man or put this on the screen.
I mean, I'll pin that to remember. I'll pin that to remember right there.
Oh my god.
It's right underneath
Anyway,
his
something-
Put this on the screen.
No. Yeah, actually, that does make sense.
See that fits. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, that goes with the Skittles
Context
tweet.
context clues. Anyway, something that actually does tie into Spider-Man that we can talk about
Web
legitimately
shooters.
is the web shooters. Yeah,
I love those.
those were
So
really
Yeah.
good.
Honestly,
God.
they didn't need 80 ammo. Like
Yeah,
you
no.
never ran out. But like it's good. It's good they did.
Yeah.
I quite frankly think they need to keep adding shit like that that's not licensed so that we can have it every season.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised
Because-
they're gone now because we
I feel
obviously
like
are getting
the
more
80 ammo
Spider-Man
was-
shit.
The
And
80
we
ammo
still
was
have the
literally
bugle.
Maybe
like,
there's
the
too
80
much.
ammo was just there to make sure you like didn't spam it. It's
Yeah.
like,
I feel
okay,
like-
you have a limit, like don't overuse this.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
feel like we had too much. We have too much transportation going
Yeah,
on. in
that's
this
true.
season.
Yeah.
like with the cannons, the fucking air vents on the
The
on
battle
the-
bus.
the battle bus.
Oh yeah, I haven't fucking
so
used that.
great.
Yeah, I haven't played since they like.
you are
funded that.
you are going
Dude,
to
wait.
fucking love that shit.
Is it-
Sam, was it me and you? It was me.
Yeah,
and
it
you,
was me
right?
and you. I recorded a little bit of it just because of how fucking ridiculous it was.
That
We
was
definitely
so
gotta
funny.
like unrelated to me. We definitely gotta like fucking hop on after recording this. Don't
Oh,
we?
absolutely.
Yeah.
But anyway, the web shooters were fantastic. Felt exact
good.
like everybody's said it, but it felt exactly like how swinging as Spider-Man in any Spider-Man game should, which
Yeah.
is kind of insane to think that that's in Fortnite.
Pristine.
You know, that really does beg the question why they didn't add a Superman mythic back in season 7 that let you fly like Superman.
Like you just
64.
fly.
Superman
You know,
was-
actually,
No,
hang
it's like
hang
Superman
on.
64, okay, that's
No. Wait. Do you remember that they had a quest where it was literally fly through rings as Superman?
That was so
Oh
good.
my
That was
god,
great.
yeah.
But something I did want to mention though, completely unrelated to this season, you mentioning that they didn't have a mythic for Superman actually is kind of funny because the Marvel season's whole thing was that there was a mythic for every superhero's powers. And so it's kind of funny that like we got absolutely nothing for
Just-
Superman. Like we could have got
It's
heat
like-
vision
it's the
or
same
something.
shit why we don't have any more like Superman games. Superman is just so fucking boring. Like, what do you do with him? He flies and is invincible.
He's got heat vision, I guess.
Go get the Superman
He's
page.
got
angry
super laser
comment.
eyes.
Yeah, we're gonna get angry comments from Superman stands. We're gonna get angry comments from Jerry
I mean,
Seinfeld. Thanks.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen tweets that are like, guys, stop saying Superman's a boring character.
He is literally the most boring example of, yeah, this is a superhero.
Yeah.
Superman, I've been thinking about it recently, and I had somebody talk to me about this. I think Superman just as interesting in how his stories go, and not him himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
it's
has nothing
all
to do
about
with how
everything
the-
around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Right.
has nothing to do with the thing.
Put like current day old Jerry Seinfeld on screen.
No.
Okay.
It's fucking right. It's like, hang on, I gotta get like a fucking picture of him again.
I don't need a
I
picture of him. I can find him myself.
I can
I need to
ruin,
look at him again.
I can ruin any conversation by just being like, "Hey, put this on."
Hey,
screen,
put
man."
that on screen.
Yeah. Put this guy on screen. He's pretty funny.
Hey, can you put that up
Hey,
there?
Sam. Hey, Smitty.
Yeah.
Hey, Smitty. Can you can you use some special effects? Right
Sure.
now in the video?
Put some
This is
car
great.
crash green screen.
Yeah,
Hey,
put
don't
this on-
spoil it.
Put this on screen. Put this
I'll
on screen.
show you some special effects. Use some special effects.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need
so-
some.
At some point, DM me some green screen YouTube videos. I'll put them up.
Okay,
Yeah, I
all of
need-
these
I need
fucking
live
pictures I'm trying to send of
rain.
old
That's
Jerry
what I do.
Seinfeld are too big for. Oh, I think I got glasses now.
Live
Also,
Seinfeld
can you put
reaction.
like all of 100 FNAF?
No. Anyway.
Can you put FNAF Spider-Man on screen again?
No.
This is like how we go. We like have a genuine conversation about something, and like something fucking derails it for a second.
Oh yeah. No. Absolutely. That's how I expected those.
If it was up to me, I think the small, the dancing Spider-Man that's small, that should be like in the video just all time.
Hey,
Put it in the
Smitty.
corner. Put it in the
Hey,
corner.
Smitty.
Yeah.
Can you put your credit card information on the screen?
Can we talk about the fucking game? Oh my
Hey,
lord!
Smitty.
I was
Hey,
about
Smitty.
to just not respond to her and just say, "So, what do you guys think of tents?"
Hey, Smitty.
Oh,
Can you
tents
put
are like my.
credit card information on the
Talk about the fucking video
We're
game. Oh my
talking about
God.
tents.
I'm talking about tents, man.
We're talking about tents, okay?
This is
Tents were great.
intense.
You
And-
can
I never
sort-
used
Tents are like a
I never
cool
used
mechanic
I
that
kinda
like
think
you
no
really
one uses
don't
tents.
use in practice. Yeah,
I
it's like
remember,
wow, that's like
I remember
like
seeing it day
storing
one.
items. That's
Seeing
cool.
it day one, I had like a gold ranger,
Hmm.
and in my first game, I think, and I was like, "What is this?" And I put it in there, and I never took it out. Actually, I took it out to put the gold MK7 I found later in there.
I
it's
still have
just-
my gold MK7 in there.
Really?
I haven't tried to take it out yet. I'm kind of scared.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I should just leave it there.
there.
As long
You
as
take
tents
it
are
out,
in the
it
game, I should leave
disappears.
that thing.
Yeah. I should have never
Yeah,
taken out my
yeah,
holiday
you know,
present,
the
honestly.
Yeah,
thing
that
about
was
tents
funny.
Is they like got through vaulting kind of because I
Yeah.
was able to store the Christmas items.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
we should mention that is like a lot of people probably never tried it. It's like you could have put like Joel tried it. You could put the fucking like holiday items, like the Christmas shit. Like what was it?
Yeah.
You had the wrapped gift.
I had the wrapped gift. I also put in
I put in like
uh,
6
web
grenades.
slingers
Yeah,
just to see. I don't know if I kept those in there. Like I because all I have there now is a blue fishing rod. I don't know like if I took it out, like the other stuff out, or whatever
Yeah.
happened. But
yeah,
I
but
can't
I
confirm anything.
yeah, I remember like the week after like the holiday event happened. Like after it ended, you were like, "Let me check if this present's still here," and then you tossed the fucking present down.
Yeah. Mr. L did his too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah. Wait, did I have a present in there? I thought I just had chill grenades.
You put yours out, and then I did mine, and we're just like, oh cool. we
yeah.
got a
I think you
ghost.
had a present and chiller grenade.
Yeah, I think we both got fucking gold strikers too. Is the funny
I
thing.
remember, yeah, I remember the chill grenades got immediately wasted.
Yeah,
Like
you fucking, like,
shortly
died.
after, and like the people who like killed us didn't even like bat an eye.
Yeah, no, they didn't even
everyone's
take them.
really beautiful. Yeah, no, they didn't even take them.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
Also,
but-
sorry, I was laughing at that Florps pinged us for a VC because I guess he just forgot
Oh.
we were doing this.
yeah.
So I just say
I mean,
no
like the
and-
time that we were going to do it, it was pretty nebulous anyway. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But anyway, more mechanic shit, support items. Let's talk about the healing meta that happened here.
Yeah, there was a lot of healing
Dude.
shit, and like all of it was good.
Yeah, because
The
like
healing was stellar. Yeah, it was
yeah,
really
because
great.
like obviously Fortnite mainstays the bandages and the med kits. Like those are your big two, and
Yeah.
those were completely fucking worthless that
Yeah,
season.
the minis and
It's like
the
bandages
pots,
are
though.
already pretty fucking worthless.
They can get you in
Yeah.
a pinch at least.
Yeah, it's like if there's like nothing else around it, I'm at really low health.
Yeah, because they can only get you up to 75 anyway. But then you throw in med mist and guzzle juice and the pizza party later on.
Oh, they took out guzzle juice, didn't they?
They took out
Yeah.
guzzle juice
I
and
don't
pizza.
know. Like, I don't know why they
Oh.
added this new fucking really good item and just vaulted immediately.
It'll come back at some point, I'm sure.
Dude, guzzle juice is good.
Guzzle juice was probably one of my favorite items. I honestly, I just really liked how it looked. That was part of
Yeah.
it. Like it was
Yeah,
really
that's
appealing looking.
fantastic.
Like it looked like something it looked like a soda I'd love to try.
Yeah.
I think
Looks like real guzzle juice.
I think that if they ever bring a Slurpee Swamp back, they should just add a part of it that's a Guzzle Juice factory.
That would be
Guzzle
funny, actually.
I hope that I loved fucking like dropping at Slurpy Swamp. That was like
Yeah.
I think was my fucking go-to drop like in fucking like chapter 2 when I played. It was that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they
It's like you land
drop
there and you just get full shield and it's good.
They drew
you
it.
drop in gloopy glomp.
It was a pretty good
Oh wait,
joke.
oh yeah, no, I started calling it fucking
Slurpee.
Israel after a while because we dropped there one time with Seth and it was like, why did we drop in Israeli airspace?
Yes, a fucking classic.
Yeah.
We just dropped, there's a lot of people there.
There were. There's a lot of fucking people. I think you started calling a fucking Lazy Lake. You started saying that about Lazy Lake too, because a lot of people
yeah.
used to go there. But yeah, guzzle juice. So we had guzzle juice and med mist for like the healing stuff, and med mist is thankfully still there. Med mist is
Yeah,
so.
Med Mist is
Med
so
mist
good.
is probably one of the most useful items I have ever seen in a game.
It's
Yeah,
so
just-
good.
you can just heal
like-
really good while running.
It's
And
like
you
chip-
can heal
chip-
your friends.
Chip
Well,
damage
yeah,
in a
you heal other
storm.
people,
It's
it's
like,
like-
not Guzzle. Men missed it up. You're,
Yeah,
That's
'cause,
why
like-
I like
Yeah. Because then Guzzle Juice, its big, like, its big, like, Achilles heel thing was as soon as you took damage from anything, it would stop. Luckily, it was
Yeah.
really fast, because if you guys remember, it was kind of slow at first, but then for some reason, they made a patch and then buffed it so that it took, like, 3 seconds. So
you
it's
mean,
like,
actually, like filling up your HP from like 0
yeah,
or like 1.
it's like, it was really slow at first, comparatively. And then, like, later in the season, they were like, you know what? Just make it take, like, fucking 4 seconds. Who cares?
Yeah.
And
That's
it's,
part
when
of the
I-
reason why I like Med Mist over Guzzle. Like
Mhm.
Guzzle's fine, but I would take a Med Mist over it every single time.
I mean,
mine
Med
was
Mist has
mostly just
way
kind of
more
Yeah,
the-
utility.
Med Mist is like better to have on you, honestly.
oh yeah, it's way more versatile.
'Cause, like, yeah,
Especially
you
the
can, like,
fact
use
that
it
you
a
can
lot
help
better
your
to just
friends,
pop
too.
off.
Because it's like if you just like took a little bit of damage, just Med Mist up. But if you have a Guzzle, it's like you just use the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that is a full heal, and it like you only
I was
Same
take
thing
two
with
at a time.
medkits.
I was also thinking like like being able to heal up your friends with the Med Mist is like cool and all, but it's like other things have that too. It's called throwing the item at them.
Yeah.
I like
But
that they
no,
added
But
thing was,
that.
it's
the
like,
thing-
if you were, like we really didn't make use of it. If you like huddled up right, you could heal multiple people with.
Yeah,
like,
you
the
can
same
heal
attack.
multiple people at the
It's really
same
good.
time, and it also, this was something I wanted to mention, is like the whole meta of like when you're in a group, like obviously we always split up. Like, oh hey, are you carrying potions? Should I carry the healing? Shit like that. That added some more shit to that because it's like the way that they stacked is like Med Mist was only stacks of 1. You couldn't have more than 1 on you unless you just had it in another slot.
Yeah.
Guzzle Juice, you could only have 2 stacked at one time. And then med
Yeah.
kits, you can have 3. So it's like, kind of the better they were, the less you could have on you,
Yeah.
which makes sense. And it kind of affects how, like, maybe one person's carrying a couple Guzzle Juice, one person's carrying a Med Mist, somebody's got shields, nobody has med kits, because why would you?
You got nothing else.
Maybe
I
if you have nothing
realize-
else, you might have some bandages or something. I don't know.
This is how Gaming Man
Bandages.
I have
makes his-
fireflies in a gas tank.
I got a gas can and
this is why I
tires.
hate
I'm
is
the
why
fucking
what?
mechanic over here.
What are you saying, Snazzy?
Look, I'm just
No,
the
this
items
is
guy.
why
I
I
pick
hate-
up all the items and have one gun.
Yeah. So, what else we got? Shield keg.
pe-
That's the only shield thing that they really added. I mean,
Shield
the,
keg was kind of just like the equivalent of Guzzle Juice almost. It's
I don't know.
it's
I
a
feel like
great-
it's.
other
I feel
than,
like it's
yeah,
better
you just kinda use
connected
the
to a.
around.
I feel like it's better compared to med mist, honestly, because it's, everyone
Shield
can huddle
team.
around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that
And
was
it's
just
like-
kegs.
It's
and
pretty.
you could hold 2 of them. It's like
Yeah.
those things are really
Yeah,
really
2
good.
at a time.
I was
I mean, not-
surprised
not-
that you could
not-
hold 2.
I mean, not an item, but like it's most comparable to a campfire.
Yeah,
True.
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, just a shield campfire.
If you're like
Yeah.
at 0 or like 2 HP, throw down a freaking shield keg and light up a fire at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we did that
Throw the
once.
shield keg on the fire.
That's great. Light
Yeah.
up the shield keg and have it blow up.
Then we should mention the unique thing with the pizza party is that like not only was it a thing that you could like throw down just like the keg and then everybody could take slices, like you could take them to go, but then also it would heal you really quick, but it would also get you to up to 50% shield and nothing higher, which was neat
Yeah.
because I think it was
like
implied to be a
25
slurp
health?
shroom pizza, which was the bit.
oh, that's okay.
Because if you looked at if you look at each slice, it just has a big blue mushroom and it looks really gross on it.
Yeah, I was wondering why it wasn't just like a regular pepperoni
Guys,
pizza or
I
something.
don't want to interrupt again, but look at what fucking Scope said. Yeah, no, I feel like we could cut this out.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you,
we
Mister.
Yeah,
O.
you could just put this in instead.
Yeah.
And then we start talking about the next thing.
Cut into Joel's just saying, "Put this in."
Yeah,
After it's
yeah,
in.
yeah. I'll cut it. We'll cut in. Yeah, we're back, and we'll cut into that, and we'll just say, I'll just put up a thing that says like, oh, Mr. L exposed Seth's social security number or something.
Leave this in. Leave this in.
Anyway,
Here.
the only other
So
sort of
we're talking about mechanics.
yeah,
We
the
can
only other
still
thing.
substitute without talking about what we're cut out.
Yeah. So the only other thing that I really had down, if you guys can think of anything else, bring it up. But was the vaults and how they're like the ones at the 7 outposts were interesting because it was always at least 2 people needed to be there, like even in solos. So like, and obviously if you were in trios, it needed 3 squads, it needed 4. And it was just kind of like, it wasn't some crazy amount of loot like the Covert Canyon one was. It was just like, enough stuff to get everybody some weapons
shield,
and like shields.
like some blue weapons and such.
Yeah. And I think that was a cool idea, like just having a couple spots around the map
honestly,
to do that.
I don't know why they got rid of them already, because they were just kind of a thing that were there and just nice to use at the start of a game or something.
Yeah, I don't know why they're gone, but and then also
it was funny that you could use a if you're solo.
Yeah, like a chicken or
like
a chicken. Bring a chicken down. Oh, it works. Hey, you open the vault.
Yeah, no, the chicken thing. They made when they did the like Wild Week thing again, and they had the Chicken Week, and there was just chickens fucking everywhere. There was a challenge to do that like 2 or 3 times.
So they were 100% aware.
Oh yeah, they were completely aware of it.
Yeah.
But what else was there? That's basically it. There was the return. I wrote down return of the vault keycard because that hasn't been in the game for a while. That was about it. The only other thing that there's 2 things I can talk about, and they both have to deal with XP. First thing, quests are so much fucking better than they were in Season 8. Because if you remember Season 8, they had the punch cards.
I
already one season,
right?
One season punch card.
One season, they're like, hey, here's our cool new XP system, guys. Wow, this fucking sucks. Never do this again.
Fucking punch cards. Fuck that mechanic.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of like play devil's advocate. It kind of cool, like giving a character a quest line individually.
Yeah. But just the way it was executed, just
good for earning XP.
Yeah, no, it was not. It was not even kind of conductive for like regular quests, because it was like in order to give us more quests each week, they would have needed to add in more and more and more NPCs, which they did for a little bit. I was kind of surprised at how many NPCs they were adding week to week for this, but then it just kind of stopped, and then they gave Dark Jonesy like a second quest line and shit like that. And it's like, okay, you guys have... It's showing that this has stayed its welcome.
It's like, I don't know, it'd be cool if they kind of like integrated the same like philosophy, like, oh yeah, let's give NPCs like their own kind of quest lines that you can do.
Yeah.
It's like if they just kind of shoved in the punch cards to the current system, it could work, but having them be their standalone thing was not good.
Like having it being sort of a supplemental thing to seasonal quests, like, okay, every other week or every update.
Like each punch card thing give less XP, but it's like they're also there.
Or it could be kind of a thing where it's like every update, we add new punch cards, so like go see this NPC and you can do a little quest line. And it's like,
it's like
there you go,
good,
short and sweet.
Doesn't not work as their own thing.
Yeah, doesn't detract from the main XP thing, whatever. And that also ties in to how XP was like given out, just in general. Because it was like, they made up for that like way too much less, like in Season 8. Kind of ridiculous. And then this one, it feels way back to more like, okay, this is balanced. This is fine.
Yeah, it's like I didn't hit level 200. It was partially just because I didn't feel like playing for a lot of it. I got bored because it's like this was a good season, but they like didn't add enough like substantial content that I was like, oh, I gotta hop on to see that.
Yeah.
Like regularly enough.
Yeah.
I got really far in the past, like, and then it devolved into me opening up the game just to get like supercharged
Yeah.
for like the longest
Yeah.
time, and then when I
It's like
actually did play for like a week.
I didn't finish the Haven map. You know, we can talk about that. Why did they add that in fucking?
I was going to
like,
mention
not
that
even
because we were going to
halfway?
talk about the pass in a minute.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you want to talk about the pass?
well, I was just going to
Could we-
mention like the quest system. I'm glad it's staying. I think the way that they did it, where it's the divided section menu, is really good, really clean.
Yep.
Makes everything very apparent what you need to do, what you haven't done. I wish that they had fixed that bug where it just leaves fucking ghost quests that just sit there. And they're
Yeah.
like, hey, remember when you did this 10 weeks ago?
Remember
Wasn't
when
that
you
cool?
like killed a guy? Remember when you killed a guy with an assault rifle?
Yeah, that was real nice.
Remember when you killed a man?
Three quests.
And then the one other thing that the reason we can't move on just yet was creative XP was way too fucking good.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, baby.
So-
Farmer
Roll footage
about
of Farmer Death
Farmer
Run.
Death Run.
Let's talk about
So,
like our pass through
yeah,
the Farmer
our
Death
hit-
Run. We
yeah.
were really bored one night, and we
Yeah.
played like fucking like I forget if
It's
we
like
played
the-
fucking
no, it was
TF2 before
the-
or after.
I think we played TF2 or something, and then
Yeah, like creative
you
TF2.
Now I
yeah.
remember. Yeah,
Then
we played the TF2 map. Yeah.
Then you were looking through creative maps and you found farmer games, which
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
we thought was really funny because Squid
'Cause we-
Games.
We also all own the fucking.
because we all own the fucking like shitty hayseed skin.
Yeah, the
because
hayseed, like, farmer dude.
one, don't call him shitty, and two, he's the Sneed skin, so we all had to buy him. We had to buy
Yeah.
Sneed.
Yeah,
then-
it's like play the farmer, and I was like, wow, that was like surprisingly actually pretty fun for a
Yeah,
Fortnite
and it
Yeah.
gave us XP, which we can do
And that
now.
was what we
Yeah.
noticed is wow, that gave us like a level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the same dude, FH Support, also made 50 level farmer death run, which was
that- And that is the bane of half my XP.
yeah.
You
Fucking
could boot that
crazy.
shit up every day and get all the like letters that give you like over like 10 or 20k each. And then once you beat it, you do the secret level. You like I don't know, this thing probably wasn't even fucking intentional.
Oh,
You press
absolutely
the
not.
button over and over. It warps you to the ending, and then you go back to the button that warps you to the ending. It gives you XP
Yeah.
every time. And like the only reason it was not just infinite free level 200 was just because it like automatically like went down as
Yeah,
you used it more.
yeah, and it's like as you played the game like more, like if you consistently played it like every day, you would get diminishing returns. Because like
Yeah.
when we
is
first
fun.
started, it was like
you
every
still
secret
got a
gave
lot of
you,
XP.
like-
like you
every
could still
secret
get
gave
a
you like
solid level,
48k.
like, every day.
Like it
Yeah,
was
I
crazy.
remember getting 3 levels like every time for like the first week and a half or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
And I
you,
was like, this is
you
so
could still
good.
get a solid level every day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
now,
now it's like it's
Which
not
I
as good,
didn't take
obviously.
advantage of because I didn't play much towards like the second half, but
yeah, and then they fixed it this new season where mostly I think because I don't think
it's
it
like
was
you still
intended for them
you
to be
still
able to give
get
that much.
XP, but it
No,
is
yeah.
not as nearly as significant.
Yeah,
You get like maybe one level at most.
It hurt. It
Yeah.
hurts. I didn't even get a level when I did it. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
But I
man,
mean,
how
you
far
gotta
you've
say
come.
it's a hell of a lot better and like faster than fucking idling because that
Oh,
is
yeah.
just idling.
Yeah.
And like,
Idling's
yeah,
so-
at least
idling's way
I get to play a little game. It's like a daily exercise.
Yeah. A
Test
daily
your
fucking
skills.
Fortnite exercise.
it's like a
Like
warm
I
up.
forget what my speed run was. Was it like just over 10 minutes or something?
I think it was like 7 minutes or something.
Was it 7?
I think
Jeez.
so.
Yeah, it's like you started fucking like paying attention to the timer doing a speed run.
Yeah, like
don't
like I
remember
remember
what
I
mine
remember one of
was.
these runs. I was like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm like
I
I'm gonna
never
go for it.
attempted. I never gave
Yeah,
up
I
a
kind
shit.
of did. I got like 20 minutes. It was like,
I don't play that for fun, man. My fucking brain goes to mush when I play those. I'm like XP and that's it.
mhm.
Yeah, I loved like speedrunning
And on
as
that grind
funny.
set.
Yeah, I
I'm
literally am on
shout
the
out,
grind set.
shout out to that guy's like other death runs though. Fuck troll death run.
Yeah, I hate Troll Death Run.
Looks like
I
Troll
hate
Death Run
Troll Death
sucked.
Run. It was not fun, and we didn't finish it.
yeah, looks like you got trolled.
But what was
Yeah,
it?
we did.
700 level like easy death run or something? Was it
What?
called
Yeah.
easy?
It was
Yeah,
like,
Joel
like,
and
I
you
played through
just,
that.
like, jump twice.
Yeah, and that was great. That was
It
pretty
had
good.
no,
it was
had like
simple.
not much XP
It was,
though.
I
if
mean,
at all.
it was 700
Yeah.
levels, so it was way too fucking
don't-
long. But
Oh wait, no, it didn't have XP. I remember this.
Yeah, I don't
But
think it did.
we did it just because we wanted to see what else he had.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
if you could top Farmer Death Run.
it was the same reason we did Troll Death Run, which sucked.
But yeah, we spent a good amount of time on
And
the
also, we
700.
need to say these were not death runs; they were Roblox obbies, and I don't know why
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
called death runs.
Because that's just kind of what they
Bro.
call them in like Fortnite Create
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
know.
for whatever
it's like,
reason, but it's
let's-
absolutely the obby.
Let's call
fucking-
it what it is. It's a Roblox obby in Fortnite.
Hey, but I hope to
Like,
see
where's
more
my
from.
fucking like colored bridge trail at the end of this Fortnite hobby?
I hope to see more from FH support.
Yeah.
Shout out to FH support.
Shout out. Thanks for
Alright.
thanks for the
More
XP, buddy.
maps.
All right, so can we finally move on to what you put on number 4 on the list on the outline?
Yes, but
All right,
first,
baby. The
wait,
battle
hang on,
pass,
wait,
let's
wait,
go-
wait.
Did we miss something?
Sorry.
No, I want to go pee.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, okay.
I think we
need a
should.
pee too.
Yeah,
Fuck
we should take a break, maybe.
purpose, purpose.
Okay.
All right, so let's
Wait,
talk
hey,
about this
wait,
battle pass. Oh, fuck. No, I gotta delete it again. I gotta delete it again.
I've seen that
Tell
image.
me
It's
when,
really good.
Sam. I'm trying to like start the segment.
Well,
And then-
Seth didn't say anything. I don't know if he's ready.
I'm ready. Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. We're back from pissing. Time for this battle pass. What do you guys think of this battle pass?
I think
Oh,
I think that Chapter 3 Season 1 Battle Pass looks really promising right there, Mr.
All right.
O.
Well, how about this Chapter 3 Season 1 battle pass?
I'm not feeling that one as much. To be perfectly honest. Oh wait, it
But,
has
like,
Aqua and
Willie's
that one's
with,
kind of
like,
funny.
A really shitty, like fucking like spin
What
animation
about
on
this
him.
battle pass?
That's
That
that's
battle
season
pass looks
2.
great.
Okay.
That's
I
season
get that one
2.
just for Mike.
Well, it's also season 1.
It's got Eddie
It's
Brock
both of
coloring book
them.
too.
Did you tell me
Yeah.
you wouldn't get it for Adam Sandler?
That's just a plus. You see, I'm going for Mike, but
Sorry, you're sorry. The peak of the pass is Mike. You'll also get
Who-
Adam
who-
Sandler
wait,
Eddie
hang
Brock
on.
coloring book.
Question: who on this pass is the tier 100?
See, these are
Yeah.
the fucking
Well, it's a
crossovers.
licensed Marvel character,
Oh,
so
yep,
Eddie
no,
Brock
you're right.
coloring book.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
wait, yeah. Eddie Brock coloring book is.
But there is Daft Punk sighting.
I think Adam Sandler's the secret skin.
Yeah.
But that kind of brings us into a good segue for talking about the actual battle pass.
Yeah, get a picture of the
'cause
actual battle pass.
Because this is the actual second Marvel tier 100 skin in a row.
Mhm.
Again,
But it was
And
good.
guess
It was
what?
really
We
good.
have
But,
a third
yeah.
one.
it was Spider-Man though, so I'm
Yeah.
completely cool with.
Yep.
But
Where's
it
Where's
is
that
all.
skin?
But it is also the third crossover tier 100 in a row,
And the next
starting
one
with
is
Rick Sanchez.
and the next one
Rick
is and
Sanchez was okay because it was Rick Sanchez, and that's the funniest
That's
shit
just
ever.
okay.
Yeah.
You gotta have Rick, man.
Carnage was cool too. I like Carnage.
Yeah,
Carnage is a silly,
Carnage.
silly guy.
yeah.
But so I'll name off the skins one by one. We can discuss them.
Oh yeah, we can go back to our fucking like our tier lists. We can
Yeah.
kind of
Oh
bring
yeah,
those
we'll
up.
we'll talk about that
like-
after. For the first skin was Shanta. I thought Shanta was cool. I thought the concept and the design was cool. The Middle Eastern themed like armor was a neat idea. The customization was a little less interesting than I would have liked,
Yeah.
but it was a cool design. I liked it.
I never
I
did
think
like
I still think she's just boring as shit. Like I guess
Yeah.
the crystals gave me something extra to do, and
Yeah.
that was it. I
Yeah.
did not care about the actual
they-
rewards. They were just
Did they
something
give
to do.
XP?
yeah,
Those
I don't
challenges?
have
Yeah,
No, I
they
don't
did.
think they did.
No, they did.
I don't have
Oh.
any yeah, like I
Yeah,
don't have a
they
problem
gave,
with
like, 20K.
Shanta. It's like cool. I have a
Yeah,
problem with
I don't
Shanta, it's
have a
just, like
problem with Shanta. She's just
She's
kind of
just,
there,
like-
and I didn't
and-
care.
yeah, just the guy there skin.
Yeah.
No fucking Gargamon.
The character that was also kind of there, but I like actively like I do not like this guy. Fucking Ronan.
Ronan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't like
Ronan.
Ronan.
I feel
Ronan
kind
is
of
just
similarly.
boring.
Yeah, I feel kind of similarly with Ronan to Shanta, but in a very different way. Because I think that
Yeah,
it's a cool
I don't know.
concept.
His emote is kind of funny to use sometimes.
Well,
I'm absorbing dark energy.
Well, the thing is, I think he's interesting concept, but him just like normal, like base Ronin is insanely lame.
Yeah,
But
it's like his blue
in like
style was kind of neat, and like
yeah,
his
no,
sword, I
because
guess.
I think that the color choices were cool and like his set was really cool, but like the skin was only even kind of interesting if you wore it with the mask and the hood together.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, and the his final like color, what was it?
The emerald.
Green. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was his best.
Oh yeah, no, I
reskin.
think that looked really nice.
yeah.
Then,
It's like Ronan. I like him less than Shanta, but he also has redeeming qualities as opposed to Shanta just being there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting that there was a lot of customization for a bunch of the skins in this, I noticed, looking back at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, actually. Because
Then the third, John Llama.
Gumbo next. Oh,
No,
yeah,
John Llama.
John Llama. I forgot about probably because he had the least customization, but like
Yeah,
he's
John-
really cool, and I just forget about him.
I don't know, John Llama. I don't know, like I like the concept of a llama skin, but I don't know, I just wasn't really into John Llama's design personally.
Yeah, he was a cool idea, but like he didn't have a whole lot going for him. Like he's
I
still
like-
cool.
I really liked him. He was like fucking Rambo Llama. I
Yeah,
like him.
it's
He's
like
cool.
what I wrote down was I think that he's really solid, but it's like there's a lot of skins already. They're literally just a character with a llama head. Like there's
Oh yeah.
like 6 or 7, maybe more. And
Yeah.
then it's like John
This is supposed to be
Llama.
like the actual llama.
Yeah, at least this
Yeah,
one
it's like
is literally like
John
he
Llama
actually
was at
has the
least
paper
closer.
texture
Yeah.
all over him, and
Yeah.
you can even get the style bonus style for him that makes him look like the loot llama, which was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only thing that he really brought to the table for all of the like llama head skins was his buff guy. That was
Yeah.
about it. So it's like I feel like he could have used a bit more, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
his theming with the rest of his items. He's got
It's
like
kind of all over the place.
from the way I like
he
saw
does have
him.
like the fucking like trans flag wrap though, so that's pretty cool.
From the way I saw him, it was like he's supposed to be like Rambo-esque character.
But then he has
But-
2 different things that are a monster truck.
Yeah, it's like he's
Oh,
cool
yeah.
guy. So is he cool guy or is he Rambo? What is he? Is he like buff macho man? I guess he's just supposed to be macho man kind of
Yeah,
character.
because that's what my main problem was. Is like
Yeah, you
he
know
doesn't
what?
have
Okay,
an
here's the
archetype
one-
other than buff guy, and it's like
Yeah,
I
he
wish that they
looks
had
like a
gone.
llama.
I wish that they had kind of honed in on like, is he a monster truck rally driver? Is he Rambo? You know, you got 2 pads. Either one of them would have been really cool if you went all in.
You know what? Chapter 3, Season 3, Level 100 skin, Super Macho Man. It's another crossover, but it's Punch
Fucking
Out.
Randy said, "Oh, yeah, from Punch
Oh,
Out."
yeah, Super Macho Man.
Macho
be
Man
Randy
Randy
Savage.
Savage. They should add Randy Savage. That would be really disrespectful since he's dead, but it would be funny.
And he'd be tier 100.
And it
Yeah.
ain't Jack Man of
Yeah,
Fortnite.
we should just do a whole pass that's just Punch Out.
Dead people.
Punch Out pass. And then right after they do a WWE pass.
Yeah, do a Punch Out pass.
We have
That'd be
we
great.
have 2 skins that are just Dwayne Johnson.
DK is the secret skin.
No, for Doc Lewis.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
So
So
next skin,
That crashes
I-
the server.
I don't
Players,
I
Doc
don't
Lewis.
I don't remember which of these 2 was first, but I wrote Haven down first.
I think it was Gumbo?
No,
I
I
don't
think
know.
so too.
It might have been Gumbo. You want to talk
Let's
about
go.
Gumbo first then?
Yeah, let's talk about Gumbo first.
All
Gumbo
right.
was cool, but I feel like he had like the same energy as Gugamon, and so that
Yeah,
kind of
well-
rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah,
It's like
I
he's a
feel like
cool design.
the first thing I heard it described as like hype beast, and yeah, I get that, but I still like
Yeah.
Gumbo.
I
I
think
don't
that,
think he's like
like-
anywhere
I don't
near
really like
Pokemon.
his set. I think his
Well-
set's kind of like weird, but like as a skin, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, he's not anywhere near Gaggamon because he's a good design.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a
At least
good-
he has that go. He has like the same energy, but like an actually good design, and isn't linked to like a shitty company.
yeah.
I am not a fan
Yeah.
of Gumbo, but I'm not gonna say anything.
No. You can
No,
say,
you can say
that.
it.
Like we're saying,
I
we
will
have
quite
kind of
frankly
or-
say I like
feelings.
Pokemon more, but you know,
We're fucking.
Really?
We're fucking. Huh.
I like
That's
Pokemon.
No, you can.
I,
You
I,
can
I've
say.
always liked Pokemon.
No, you can say shit if you don't like a. If you don't like a.
I just don't like Gumbo.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't really like anything they really had. I didn't really use
Yeah, it's like
anything.
they didn't really do like he didn't really have customization and just like more colors, which is like
yeah,
par for the course. He
I-
didn't even have like the fucking like bonus rewards.
he
when,
no, he
like,
did.
shots
He had a
were
sour
running.
one.
Yeah.
I know, but he didn't have like the like fucking like extra color, like the
think-
like
The extra
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
customization
I think
options.
it's
Okay.
custom. I think his edit styles.
the
I think all his edit. I think all his edit styles for me were all like very notable, just because I always think about how they're all like themed around different flavors.
Yeah, because he had bitter and then sour, which I think
Yeah.
were really cool. Personally, I really like Gumbo a lot. I think his set is really cool. Like I really like how heavy they went on it. And I pinpointed, because I was writing all these at 4 a.m., I pinpointed exactly why I like him so much. You ready for this?
Of
Let's hear
course,
it.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Gumbo is just a mid-2000s gum mascot.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
actually,
yeah,
You're
he's like
right.
he's like a fucking duck.
Yeah,
That's
I was
true.
more going to say that he just screams Jet Set Radio.
kinda. But
I mean,
what I was
I do
thinking,
like the mid 2000s aesthetic. That's a good aesthetic.
because what I
What?
was thinking, Gumbo and his entire set, like, you know how his whole thing is he like blows up the gums, like the gum and like the bubbles have like weird little faces and like arms coming out. That would fit fucking perfectly in like a 2006 Airheads commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, this is so funny. Yeah, it's like it was
That's
such a
true.
funny concept to me. It's like you
Yeah,
got fucking like hype beast gum commercial Benson here in the past. And I think that like I also really like the way that his head was animated with all the gumballs like rattling around
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
I like that.
You know what? Let me go back for a second. Actually,
Hmm?
I know we're talking
You
about
know,
that.
like hearing you describe it like that, I like him a little more. But it's like just kind of the thing with me is he doesn't like cross the threshold that I would ever really like actually use him.
I feel he's a
Yeah.
skin I like, but I don't
It's like
feel
I put him at the top of B tier, and so it's like he's not in the A tier range to where I would use him.
Yeah, that's fair. What were you
Well,
saying,
but-
so?
Let me go back to John Lama for a second. I
Mhm.
went back and looked at him. His full name is Lieutenant John Lama, so he is like a military guy.
Yes.
Why the fuck why does he have monster trucks?
I don't know.
military monster truck.
Yeah, it's like they feel like they just couldn't decide what direction they wanted to go with John Lama, so they went in every direction.
Yeah.
They could have easily done something like Rambo inspired,
Yeah,
like a
they,
fucking
like,
chopper
they-
or something.
They
Yeah.
didn't
That would've
hone
been
in on
good.
anything, so he just kind of fell flat.
You just get you get
is
like
there-
a loot llama painted fucking chopper.
Yeah.
Is there like a helicopter glider you just hold on to?
There
Or do they
is.
have that?
It's
No,
a
like
shop
a
item.
monster truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He meant like just in general. I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no. All right, so we're good with Gumbo now.
Yes.
All right, so next up, Haven.
So Haven was a skin I like really liked that the started, and like because as it went on I kind of like just kind of felt like I realized Jay's card is like boring to me. Like
Yeah.
okay, she's kind of cool, but I don't give a shit really.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah, what I said is I really like the mask concept, but like they all should have, like, at least some of them should have been available way fucking
Yeah,
earlier.
it's like, why
Yeah.
didn't they just do the fucking tuna fish shit just without like the extra colors to pick up?
Yeah, and then
could've
the
been
other
so
thing,
Why would they
that I think
want
would have made her a lot more interesting is if they went a bit more heavy into like the whole reason that she has the masks is because they were trying to go for like a she's like an island guardian. She's at one with the nature of the island or whatever. It's like not much of that stuff. Like you don't get that from her design. She's just wearing like
Those are
normal ass
cranberries.
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Sells her cranberries though.
That's not part of her design.
Yeah, but she does sell you cranberries.
Yes.
Like the most I can think of is like some of her clothes look like they could be like handmade.
Handmade. Yeah.
Yeah. But like
And then I also think that she should have had a lot more color styles than just like fucking black
yeah,
and red.
definitely.
Because
Yeah.
it's like, honestly, what was I thinking of? Oh yeah, my idea is that it should have just had like a color palette for each mask. Honestly,
Honestly, like thinking about it now, why the fuck does she have like a snapback?
because it's funny.
Girls with their
That
black.
makes her
She's also
cool.
Doesn't fit with her.
She's also got like fucking tactical pants on.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that-
the big thing that sticks out to me is just like why. Like I get that it's Fortnite and you're using guns, but like there are plenty of other
But that's
characters that
not
they've
her-
designed
Yeah,
without
there
that.
are like there are like
Yeah.
100 fucking characters in a suit.
That's
Yeah.
not her fucking theme though. Her theme is that we were talking about this. Her theme is like nature or whatever. Why does she
Yeah,
have
like
fucking
Island Guardian.
tactical pants?
Gotta be tactical when you're, I don't know,
One with
mingling with
nature.
the yeah,
It-
with
it's
one
not-
with
It's
nature.
in the trees.
It's got like it's literally like fucking it's like the 7 Outposts. It feels like the 7 Outposts.
What do you mean?
Just like the fucking theme. I don't know. I maybe I'm going fucking crazy, but her pants feel like it's the same kind of like theme as the fucking 7 Outpost stuff, where it's got like the gray and some of it's got like the little just the coloring. I don't know. It's weird.
I guess I can see where you're coming from.
It's interesting because like I've always said that the 7 Outposts look like weird like Star Wars knockoff buildings.
Yeah, no, they look very like Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Which I think makes sense because it's like, you know, the IO buildings are all very angular and like very mechanical. Like it's all super clean, whereas the 7 is very much like integrated with nature around it.
It just kind of feels like a lot of the stuff is aping off of Star Wars a little bit.
Yeah, I mean like fair. It's a pretty solid thing to steal.
Especially when we've had Star Wars collabs in the past. so
we
people
literally
have-
remember we literally had Mos
Today's
Eisley
Star Wars
Cantina.
collab
Yeah.
this season. We had fucking Boba Fett. We had this season.
That's
Bring
true.
up Bobby.
What's the? Oh yeah, next of course Harlow. I'll just say
Yes,
Harlow's
sir.
design is really fucking good.
Yes, sir.
Hey Sam, can you like server mute Joel for after we've said
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I really like the fact that they kind of have like a cyberpunk style character. That I love that game.
Cyberpunk is a fucking theming, not just.
I love that game. I love that game.
You see, Seth, that's the joke. Anyway, though, I really like her aesthetic. I really like that she's just very much implied to be kind of like a weird, like, alien cyberpunk biker. It's a really nice aesthetic to have. Her alt style is cool. Just gets like the
No,
fucking
just like
the
her
zig-
design
the-
is cool.
yeah. No,
The
she's just a
biker.
really cool
She's-
character, and I love.
Her design
But I was
is
gonna
cool.
say
She
the
has fun customization, and like I don't know why she's pink, but that's pretty neat.
yeah, and I really like the alt style because it has the Ziggy Stardust fucking lightning bolt going down her face. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And another thing that I really like about the customization is that rather than changing the color,
Joel.
rather than changing
can
the
we put this
color
on
of her
screen right
no,
No.
Don't put that on screen.
rather
Do
than
not.
changing the colors of her outfit outright, you change the colors of the lights, like the glowing parts, which is
Oh,
cool
yeah.
because they carry that over to each part of her gear. Where rather than changing the whole color, except for like the white one, where it just swaps all the darker parts for white, is like, you know, all of her stuff is very mechanical. So it's like you're changing the lights of it, and that can kind of like change the whole design, which is pretty cool.
Just change her to light mode.
And change her to light mode. And I think that Harlow is probably all around one of our favorite skins, I'd think.
Harlow is my
Yes.
favorite skin out of this pass. Just
Yeah.
she's cool. And that's it. It's like that is a good design. She is cool. I'd like to use it
Best
sometimes.
original skin for the pass because I
Yeah.
like Spider-Man more.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, speaking of Spider-Man,
Alright, yeah.
tier
We're moving past
100.
that.
I think we can all agree. Comic design Spider-Man is always fantastic. They did a great
Yeah.
job. His set's a little weird, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's like they went too
It
hard on
works.
like the web aesthetic,
Yeah.
but
They didn't really give a shit at the start, but then I actually like kind of got into Spider-Man shit like mid-season. So,
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, no.
It's
Well,
like,
Spider-Man.
after
it's
watching
like,
like the
to
Raimi
me,
movies and
it's
shit.
like
Yeah.
it's Spider-Man.
after
Of
the
course, it's
Spider-Man
like
live stream
Spider-Man.
VODs.
Yeah, it's like Spider-Man is such an easy character to just put in something and have people clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like because
Also,
you know
also
it's
when you put
Spider-Man. Who doesn't like
Yeah, it's
Spider-Man?
like Spider-Man is cool. I'm like not crazy about Spider-Man. He's not like my favorite skin, but
Yeah.
Also, it's like
yeah,
kind of
he's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is also just kind of funny to put things in.
Yeah, he's just like he's at the same time like really cool and also just like sad 20 something that can say funny things. So it's like you can put him in shit and he's just funny.
You can put him in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, I gotta say I like the fucking like trailer guy going like, and also Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like selling it to the kids, like, yeah, you love Spider-Man.
You
Well, yeah.
you like Spider-Man, so buy
Yeah,
this
I
now.
was gonna say, I've been a fucking Spider-Man fan since I was like a fucking fetus.
Oh,
So
same.
this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recently when I was packing stuff up to move, I found a bunch of like Spider-Man 2 themed items. Like I had like a Spider-Man 2 deck of cards
Oh,
and like a small
should-
Spider-Man 2
Happy
like backpack.
Thanksgiving.
You
Yeah.
should
But it's,
have
like,
had
it's
some
really cool.
Spider-Man 1 cards.
And like I showed you guys that picture I took where I found the fucking Spider-Man like Raimi Spider-Man 2 fucking school
Yeah.
folder I used to
Sam,
use
put-
back in like 3rd grade or something.
Sam, put Unhappy Thanksgiving card on screen. Right?
You know what? Yeah.
Put it on screen for me,
You can
too.
call me
Like a
Sam, by the way. I
second
don't care.
Oh yeah, this is on the YouTube video.
The
No,
YouTube.
The audience.
Put it
the
on the
audience will
fucking
be
tube.
confused.
Put a second Unhappy Thanksgiving on screen at the same time for me too.
Okay.
But
But the last
Now put Eddie Brock imagery on screen.
Okay.
all right. So what do we got? What do we got to say about Spider-Man being in here? Any
I mean,
anything
it's like
that we
that
wish
that
we
we
could
don't have
change?
much. He's Spider-Man, he's cool. That's
his
it.
other styles. Like
Yeah, his other
symbiote
styles
suit,
are cool.
Really good.
I wish
Yeah,
that the
I
symbiote
like
suit was
the
like a
one.
little more different, like a little more distinctly different from the normal
Yeah.
one, but it's still cool.
Future Foundation was really good though.
Yeah, Future
And
Foundation's
That's
great.
the one I use.
Still don't know what the
Um,
fuck the Future Foundation is. I don't think any of us ever looked it up. Maybe
Yeah,
Seth
no,
did.
no, I just
I
like
don't know.
I don't.
I don't know.
What's
If it
interesting
was
though, I
white.
don't think it's as popular as like. It's weird. Like they like throwing that in things, but I don't know anybody who even really gives a fuck about it, other than someone who's read like 400 comics or some shit.
I guess it's just
Well,
kind of a thing where it's like everybody just knows it as, oh yeah, that's the thing that has the cool design. Put it in.
It's like the- it's like-
I switched it up.
It's
A
like-
Future Foundation costume. It's a type of costume given to Spider-Man upon joining the Future Foundation as part of Johnny Storm's last will testament. Most members of the Future Foundation own a costume with the same function as Spider-Man's.
Oh, it's a
Huh.
Fantastic Four thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
it
sense.
is.
Okay.
Then why don't we have
Spider-Man's
Bombastic Bagman?
It's like
It's like-
Spider-Man's deeply ingrained with the Fantastic Four for some reason.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Because they were running a lot at the same time, like early on, and what was it? Fucking what is it? In the old Spider-Man cartoon, Doctor Doom was a villain a lot too, and he's very
Oh,
much
that
like a
makes sense.
Fantastic Four villain. So it was like, having Spider-Man fight Doctor Doom is kind of like, the Fantastic Four will be there at some point.
Okay.
Speaking of
that's
which,
good.
we need more Doctor Doom shit. Where's he in the MCU? I'm mad about that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like-
he's in Fortnite.
A little off topic. I feel like that will happen in like in the new Spider-Man movies, since they want to make him his own
4,
thing.
5, 6.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
I like
feel
that they're doing
at
that too.
least
Yeah.
I feel like at least after Doctor Strange, which is a new Doctor Strange movie,
Yeah,
because this new one is putting them in. It's like it's probably going to bring them in.
that'd be good.
The X-Men is going to be brought into the MCU, so maybe they will at
and
some
Bruce
point.
Campbell in some way, in
Yeah.
some shape, some form.
I just love the X-Men.
Like what's the fucking
I do
face?
love the
Professor
X-Men.
X is going to be in the new Doctor Strange movie, so like,
Really?
yeah, that was in the trailer. Fucking
Yeah, he speaks in the trailer.
Patrick Stewart as well.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's hilarious. That's funny.
some funny things.
So I bet the next Spider-Man movies, or at least the final one of the trilogy, is going to introduce the Fantastic Four or something, guaranteed.
Cool. Haven't had a
Alright,
good Fantastic Four thing in a
give
long
me-
fucking
I
time.
have
Yeah.
And I've been like fucking drinking water through all of this, so
Wait, what?
Something about water. He's drinking.
I don't know. Anyway, we have one more skin.
He's been drinking out of this cup.
We have one more pass skin to talk about. That's the Foundation.
Oh wait,
Long-
I just want to talk
long
about the
awaited,
what is it? It's not called the photo negative. What is the red one?
The red one might be Operation Blackout.
You guys like Scarlet Blackout?
I think it is called.
I think it's Scarlet something.
Scarlet
That one
Blackout.
is like. I just want to like
Yeah,
say that's
yeah,
like
wait,
the
yeah,
bootleg,
Scarlet
bootleg
Blackout.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Scarlet Blackout.
Hopefully, like, this is
I'm
kind
sure
of.
it was
Yeah,
intentional.
what are we gonna?
No, it was intentional. I guarantee you it's an intentional one because the Spider-Man's gold skin reminds me of the Iron Spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
So it has to be intentional. They
But,
have to, like,
We're probably like, obviously this is skipping ahead a bit because we aren't even talking about the new season yet. But like, we got the Prowler, so we're probably gonna get a Miles skin, and that'll be really good.
Yeah.
probably that's
Wait.
confirmed, guaranteed.
I'm like-
There's
I
no
hope
way
so.
they're not.
I'd
I
like to
feel like
see
I feel like
Toby
it's
and
gonna be
Andrew, of course.
Spider-Verse.
That'd
I
be
feel like there's
fine.
gonna be Spider-Verse versions as well.
That'd be good,
It'll
or at
probably be
least
a
as a
movie.
style.
It'll probably be a movie crossover, which is fine.
Yeah,
Bad news is the movie's at the end of the year, though. So
that's true.
Damn.
another thing I would say about Spider-Man.
Yep.
A little bit of a hot take. I feel like I would replace the Future Foundation style. Honestly,
With what?
I want
What would you put?
29. I want 2099.
That
I
would be
like-
Fuck, what does that
good.
one
I
look
like it
like?
better.
Hang on, let me look that up.
It's
I like-
yeah, we can.
I think it's a better suit than Future Foundation.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I think that the whole reason they have Future Foundation though is just so they could reskin the same model.
It's also that Spider-Man 2099 isn't Peter Parker, so
Oh, yeah.
it's like what's his fucking name? It's like Miguel O'Hara or something like that.
All right.
So it's not Peter Parker, so they probably don't want that.
All right.
Yeah.
I still think it's a better suit though.
It is a
But-
really cool fucking suit. Mr. L's muted, but let's talk about the Foundation anyway.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for him.
Yeah, he's buying his second Psychonauts 2 cup.
Yeah. I almost I forgot to mention, like, hey, if you're gonna mute, tell us. But maybe you can still hear us. He didn't deafen.
I think it's fine if we don't tell anybody though, just because we're not exactly we're just kind of throwing our opinions out. So it's like if you want to mute for a second, just fucking mute.
Yeah. The
We're not
worst,
like,
the worst
"Oh,
that
Mr.
happens is,
Earl."
oh no, we're gonna miss Mr. L's take on the Foundation.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I'll drop a where real quick.
Foundation. I guess I'll go
Yeah.
first on that. I like him. He's a little bit of a hot take. I don't think he's as important as I initially thought. I think he's cool, but he's just rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
Foundation's good.
I think a lot of it is that I don't find him as funny. I was really disappointed when I did a bunch
Yeah.
of emotes with him. I was like, yeah, that's just the stuff The Rock would do.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because that's something I wrote down because I remembered us, like, that was basically our initial reaction. Because, like, I think the Foundation, like, armor design is really fucking cool. Like, I think that really all the 7 members' armor is just really, really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And, like, the Foundation, obviously, he's the big head of it, I think. So, obviously, his name is the Foundation. Why did I say I think?
So,
Yeah.
Fucking, He's also the one with the giant statue.
I feel like
Yeah,
I do
also
feel like-
literally his description is like the leader of the 7 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, personally though, I feel like the
Okay,
origin
okay,
kind
I'm
of has the
back.
coolest.
I said I needed to piss again. I guess no one heard me, and the reason I
Yeah.
didn't say anything is because I started playing Cookie Run on the toilet. So
That's
This
great.
guy's a fucking cookie runner. This guy plays Cookie
Yes.
Run.
Little
Why?
off
It's
topic,
fun.
but
Go
like,
back to- go
I
back
like
to-
fucking
go back-
fun Infinite Runner.
Go back to No More Heroes 3 Gotcha Machine.
Okay.
yeah, no,
Complete
the
that
Foundation's
again.
cool.
Jasper figures.
What?
I like, yeah, I just think the Foundation's neat. That's like all I really see him as. He's like just
Yeah,
a side
but
thing.
I could still hear what you were saying. It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he just kind of is the Rock, and it's like
Yeah.
that's kind of it. It
Like,
kind of wears off.
I feel like the origin kind of has like cooler fucking armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're funny. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna play as the Rock this game, and that's like that's kind of it.
Yeah, but then
and
there
then,
is also
yeah.
Granted, I think it's because we got 2 more 7 characters that I frankly think are cooler than the Foundation.
Yeah, that definitely kind of like
Yeah, I
debuffs
really
him.
said like all I have on him in just the stories
Like-
and segment. It's
like
just like, yeah, he is
the-
just funny to me that this really important character is just the Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Foundation's cool and all. He's like the Rock, but the origin is so much cooler.
Yeah, you know why? Because he's an
I
original
understand, but,
character.
like, Iron Hands on the screen.
he's like Fortnite's like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, he does look like Dr. Manhattan. I think he might kind of be like Dr. Manhattan because it seems like he's got like fucking cube powers.
Tells you it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of worlds fucking end, and this one's next. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Work on
because
that.
I think it seems like he has some sort of intrinsic
It-
connection to the Queen too.
It seems like the implication
he-
is that he's the implication seems that he's the Cube King,
Yeah,
Yeah, basically, and then just kind of like stopped being that.
which is so fucking cool. He's literally the fucking Cube King. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
and just the fact that his name is the Origin also makes it very apparent that he's a big important guy. Because it's like, you know, they all have distinct names like the Scientist, the Visitor, the Paradigm, the Foundation, the Origin. Still don't know what the Imagined is supposed to be, but
The imagined order.
My
guess.
It's Wendy.
I think my take on it, we're not obviously not talking about it yet, but since we are talking about it right now, I feel like my take is that Origin is Cube King turned 7, and then Imagined is obviously like an IO agent turned 7. So
that'd be cool.
Mhm.
be cool if we just got like somehow like maybe just like a some sort of like style or maybe like a shop version that just like puts her back in her like IO armor if that ends up being the case.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like the shit they did with like fucking Sloan, like the fucking Arctic camo, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
like, it's fucking like crew pass.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, so Foundation, cool guy, isn't as funny to play as without the mask as we might have thought. Because
Yeah,
I think
got
all
let down.
I think all of the comedy was kind of spent on the fact that it turned out to be him.
Yeah.
And then
It's like
once we
all of-
actually got
all
our
of the
hands on
comedy
him,
was spent on the event itself, and then afterwards, it's just kinda like, yeah, we've already laughed at this.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
basically
Just
like
because
half
when
a
it's
year.
closed.
It was basically just half a year of us of making jokes about The Rock, and it ended up being The Rock. So
And
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, that was the payoff. That was the punchline. You don't need
the
anything.
punchline was that we were right. That was like
Yeah.
all it
The
was.
punchline is that we were right, and it's like we didn't need comedy past that.
yeah, and then just attack on the fact that The Rock does so much ridiculous, stupid stuff anyway in reality that making
Yeah,
him do
it-
Fortnite dances isn't anything new.
It's
I
like
think a little-
making the like Green Goblin do fucking like True Heart. Now that's
That's
funny,
funny.
but it's like The Rock would do True Heart in real life.
This just like again this circles back to one of my first points that about like frankly the most important lore character we've had up until this point is a meme, and it's like
Yes.
Yeah.
and it wasn't like we as a
Other than
fan
like
did
fucking
it.
Jonesy or like Sloan as the villain.
It makes me more mad that like yeah, granted, if it was the fan base, I was like, oh, get it, he's funny. Then it's like, okay, it's just dumb, stupid Fortnite fans. But it was Epic themselves that kind of turned him into this big joke. That's like, all
Yeah.
right,
Yeah, it's like he had so much build-up too. It's like they made an entire like addendum to the Batman comics specifically about the Foundation coming to Gotham and helping out. And it's like, and then it just ends up like, oh, here's his mask off. He does the eyebrows. Isn't that funny?
No, it was like they did that
It's
every
Fortnite
season.
Lords Goofy who
Well,
actually
yeah,
cares anyways.
yeah,
but-
absolutely.
I think I will go on to say that Fortnite does take itself enough seriously, story.
It plays it straight for the most part.
Yes, absolutely. It's like
Like it plays it straight and then like names the off-road tires chunkers, so it's like,
Yeah.
haha, look at this joke we made.
that's not lore though. That's just in-game mechanics.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. I mean
But
more
yeah,
the
but
lore,
it's
like the
the
story.
same thing. It's the same case.
It's like where I'm going with this is like they have licensed characters show up in the story, but they play it straight because it's not like, oh, look at these characters show up and they're all funny. It was more like the Prowler, like in this current season, the Prowler is a hired gun used by the IO to help him. That's all it is.
Yeah.
The worst it got was the entire Marvel season where they shoved everything into a fucking into a license contract.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, suddenly
That's what he
Galactus is here, and we're gonna
Yeah,
use
that's
this as a
the
reason
worst.
to reset and get rid of all the Marvel stuff after it's done.
Yeah, no, that was obviously like
It's
a
like,
license
oh,
thing.
Galactus is here. Bring in the Marvel. Oh, Galactus is gone. He brought them. He took the Marvel with him.
Basically,
In fact, yeah, it's like it's like I'll go so far as to say that the current season that we're in does it a lot better because everything else really didn't even bother, right? It's like everything else is just, yeah, here's Carnage. He's here. He didn't do
Yeah.
anything to help. He's just here. He's Carnage. Hi.
I think
Even
that
last
it's
season.
like, I think that it's like kind of, they need to like, it's kind of like a balance where it's like sometimes we get a very story important character,
Yeah,
and
okay,
then
hang on.
sometimes we get a
really don't
character
wanna-
that just kind
I
of
really don't want
fits.
to interject this discussion, but like a truck just drove by. I think it was like some cookie mascot on it. The only words on it I made out are just humanity over, so we're all gonna die.
Cool.
Yeah, I think you're right though.
fucking
No,
ad
wait.
truck drives by humanity over.
I think it does vary because Rick was a lore centric character, wasn't he?
I mean,
he
like,
did stuff.
I mean, no.
he
not
was,
really.
it was just like the IO brought him in because he's smart and knows how to deal with aliens. That was kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
thematic.
That's more.
Carnage,
That's more than
it's much more than
Carnage.
Carnage, but Carnage was kind of there because the whole theme of the season was essentially everything's in fucking chaos. Who's a
Yeah,
chaotic
yeah.
guy?
The
Carnage.
guy cursed to be a fucking cereal mascot in this fucking ape.
Spider-Man was there. Spider-Man was just there.
Yeah, Spider-Man's just here because they wanted to
He's
get Spider-Man in
on
finally.
the Daily Bugle.
Yes,
And-
Spider-Man.
I mean, yeah, Daily Bugle was here too.
He's also just kind of here because this season doesn't have a specific storyline happening. So
Yeah,
It's
It's
just
like,
random
it's
shit
just
that goes together.
establishment.
okay, we can bring
If
him
I
in
can
finally.
if I can create a very, very thin link, this season's about, or the last season was about exploration. It was about exploring the new island.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is like, oh, he can swing around and he can fucking explore things. I don't fucking know. That's like the
Yeah,
big
guess.
it's like the island has flipped. We say it as a joke, but it's like that is a big thing. It's a big change.
The island has flipped.
and it was
Flip
more
turned
like
upside down.
You know what we didn't talk about story-wise?
What?
The whole opening scene where you wake up on the island and then the fucking the
Oh
the-
yeah, and the Foundation like
Foundation
gives
is
you the
talking to you.
rundown of shit.
Yeah, that's what
Where
I was
he's
talking
like, oh yeah, we're on the horizon of a war, and if we don't act fast, we're gonna fucking lose.
And
I
it's
want
like,
to
we didn't act fast enough. We might fucking lose.
I
Here's
want
this war.
to say
Here's
speaking
here's
of
the
that,
exact war
Yeah.
he talked about.
I'm surprised I didn't bring that up earlier because I was going to say that was surprisingly the most serious I've ever seen Fortnite get.
Yeah.
In a while.
Yeah.
Because it was not jokes. It wasn't like awesome shit. It was like it was like you wash up, you're sitting here with these other like survivors, really, like of this
Basically.
whole thing. And Foundation just like, The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, very fucking solemnly and firmly goes to you and goes, "Hey, we are going to lose this thing at some point."
We need to stop the
It's
IO.
like that
We
was like the
need
very,
your credit card information.
wasn't that the very few times in the game where they kind of like flat, like very very like straightforward go like, we need to escape this thing now. Like everything else
Yeah.
is like, oh, we need to survive. but it was like, yo, we need to find a way to escape this thing.
It's like we need to find a way out and a way to stop them
I don't
quick.
want to be evil too anymore. I've hurt too many people.
I want to find the scene. I want to see exactly what he says because I want to see word for word what he says in the scene. You guys can talk about something else while I'm
Yeah,
finding this.
I just wanted to give like my last thoughts on like the past as a whole before we moved on.
Yeah.
Where
Are you gonna talk about like shop skins and shit or not?
oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
this
gonna
one-
talk
this
about
one
that
just
afterward.
passed. Yeah.
So, anyways, the best purchases I made in my life was spending $18 on the Robo Kevin pack.
Yeah,
This skin,
But,
I am happy with that decision. It's a good skin.
yeah.
Everyone do it now. Dedicate
It's not in the
$18
game
to
anymore.
It will be soon. I know these things.
The Robo Kevin skin could be back tonight.
Tonight.
Travis Scott could return tonight.
Travis touchdown could return to the shop tonight.
But
yeah, let me see Travis
wait,
Scott
the last thing I wanted to say about the past though is that obviously it's like, you know, beginning of the season there isn't any distinct theming. It's all over the place. Every skin is just so completely wildly different from any of them. There's no continuity between anything.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm cool with that. But all of these kind of made me wish, or at least most of them, kind of made me wish that we could get passes that kind of like go off in that specific direction. Like, it would be cool if we got a more like cyberpunk sort of themed thing like Harlow and have a whole pass that's kind of like that. Have like a, I don't know, kind of like a very like culturally diverse like warrior type thing, like with Shanta or Ronan. Have fucking like John Llama, like a really heavily lay into the whole war thing. And then like, I don't know, Haven and Gumbo are kind of outliers. Like I don't think you could really get all that much out of them
you could
outside.
you could make a super boring like nature season with Haven.
Okay, so I can bring this up as an addendum, but since we already moved on.
But you can just mention it now. I mean, like
Okay,
this only has as much structure as we need. So
yeah, no. So I went back and found it, and yeah, no, he's really fucking serious. He's just like, okay, so we are going to, we're going to encounter shit like the last reality and fucking worse if we don't stop this. Like shit that you've dealt with that
like
whole
the
last
aliens.
season. Yeah, it will only get worse because they will just keep coming and coming and coming until we stop this. He's just like, we need to stop this fucking now.
Yeah.
That's like the most serious I've ever seen this game get.
Yeah, I remember that
great.
being like a really
Fortnite.
surprisingly like great cutscene, honestly.
Yeah,
great intro to the season.
Yep.
Wish we had
I just
literally
remember
anything this season. But
the thing I did immediately before booting up and see that was watch the fucking like No More Heroes 2 Deadly Individualism video.
Granted, I
It's a good
kind
video.
of wish it wasn't The Rock, but you know,
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah, if they were going to go this like actually like solemn speech,
I really wish it wasn't The Rock, dude.
Or at least even if it still was The Rock, at least don't make it literally just him in game.
Yeah.
Okay, so now The Rock isn't allowed to be sad. You guys are too hard on the guy.
At the very least, he put his mask back on.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
least he wasn't. You know what? I would have been so fucking mad if he did that whole speech as The Rock. I would have been a little mad.
Yeah.
but-
That would have been stupid.
Yeah, he just has The Rock's voice. I don't know. Maybe I don't usually recognize The Rock's voice when I hear it, but
You know what other reason they probably didn't have him with the mask off? Because if they had it with the mask off, they would have animated his mouth.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it would have been weird as fuck.
Yeah.
They can't handle animating.
What do we got left?
Just flip the paper again.
Yeah, I did. So fucking next up, let's go through our tier lists. Let's talk about Shopkins because we got a lot. Let's discuss. So we'll just go in order of like how when they got sent. So let's discuss.
Okay, you know, hey, not even a shop skin, fucking Frozen Peely. Like that's like all the Winterfest shit was fun.
Yeah, that's fun. Frozen
I-
Peely's like, okay, we
Higher
have the
than
joke
most.
like, I'll do default and I'll use Frozen Peely. Like Frozen Peely's cool. Like, oh, okay, the anyone who can't
Peely
spend money.
variation, of course it's
No,
cool.
anyone who can't spend money, anyone who can't spend money, like, was playing during Winterfest, just gets a cool skin. Like that's nice.
Yeah, so something I actually
And
meant
they-
since
and
we're
then they
talking
get a
about
better
Christmas
skin
real quick.
with two separate Isabelle forms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I think the
never
Christmas
even
event
got
was
the
really
blue
good.
one because I didn't have Fortnite installed on Epic, and I was like, I am not going to bother installing it just for
Yeah.
this skin that I don't like.
Yeah, no, but I was gonna say because I realized, yeah, we could save it for like the next segment because we were just gonna like throw out random thoughts if we had any. But like, I'll just mention it now.
Skins, just spew out whatever.
Yeah, it's just like the Christmas event I thought was really fun. I liked all the stuff that they had back in it.
Yeah,
And
it's been like hitching a ride with Santa.
yeah, I was gonna say like Sergeant Winter and the Reindeer Jonesy's just driving around the map, and you could just hang out with them,
That
meet
was
them.
great.
That was so fun. It was so great. And then
Yeah, I really like the Christmas stuff.
all the
solid.
presents. It was really funny to just have a Matrix present that was just like the code going down. It was like, I wonder which one's the Matrix one.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like this fucking like glider.
Yeah, the Sentinel glider
I
was
still
really
use
cool.
that glider.
And
Yeah, it's a
then
good
I said
one.
the only thing I didn't like is that we got 2 identical Isabelle skins.
Wow.
Yeah, why did we do that?
It's red
Or
and
why did
Don't
we
know.
do that?
There's a lot of like alternate Isabelle skins. Like that was a fan-made
I don't know
concept originally.
Yeah, why are people making Isabelle concepts? Who fucking cares?
I mean, well, the original, like, Isabelle herself, like, the original, like, she was supposed to be, like, kind of a Hogwarts type character. Like, Harry Potter-ish.
Instant D tier.
And so, her whole thing
Yeah,
was
I'm
that
she's D tier on every one of our lists.
Yeah.
but her original concept was a fan-made one. And then, for some reason, they made the zombie version of her for Halloween. And now we have 2 different Christmas styles that are just reskins of each other. It was strange. But anyway, we want to talk about the tier list.
I don't know who fucking cares about the marshmallow ones. None of us.
No,
Yeah.
I was just gonna think that like we could just go through each of ours and just kind of like mention any standout shit we wanted to.
I will say
Snazzy, yeah. Let's get a round of applause.
I will
Round
say
of
I
applause for women.
Fortnite. Thanks.
Thanks
Women's
Fortnite
Day
for
best
women.
holiday because of the Leela skin.
Because they had Leela.
Leela is
Yeah.
one of my
Fortnite.
favorite skins ever now. It's really good.
Definitely.
Like,
I
I didn't think much of Leela at first, and I was like, okay, Leela's cool. Yeah, like
I'm
a good skin.
I'm a split between like if I want a main skin to use for like live events and shit. If I want to do like Leela, Robo Kevin, or just like keep Ruckus because he's the classic for me.
Yeah, he's a noise
I
tank.
think Ruckus was like the first skin I bought actually.
I think it was.
Actually, yeah, just because he looked like the noise tanks from JFR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only standout stuff I really wanted to mention was like
Christmas Tree Jonesy was your main skin.
yeah.
Yeah, because it was the only one I had, and it's funnier than the defaults. And it was a guaranteed.
You still gotta break them out sometimes.
It was a guaranteed Jonesy on every round too.
Yeah.
So like it's better than defaults automatically.
Yeah, but so all I was gonna really say is like I'm so fucking glad that we finally got Madcap. I have been wanting the skin for fucking like 2 years.
Is it been that long?
I think so.
That's
And finally, they had him as an
and
NPC
they gave out
last
his
season.
pickaxe to pretty much fucking everybody.
They gave out like he was an NPC in Chapter 2, Season 8, and they still didn't have him. We had to wait until like halfway through this season to finally get him, and he is my favorite skin in the whole game. Fucking love Madcap. Other than that,
cool.
the only other real like super standout things for me that we want to like talk about when we go over like the crossovers, because I wrote a list of all the crossovers like I mentioned, and I want to just go over all of them because it's kind of funny to talk about. Because there's such a huge thing in the game. I think that The Toon Bushranger and Toon Peely were really, really good.
Toon
Toon-
skins are just automatically really good.
Yeah, I think Toon Bushy. I think that's his name. I think he's called Toon Bushy for some reason. But I think he's definitely my favorite Toon skin now. Like, over the period of time that we've had Toon Meowscles, my opinion on it has kind of dropped a bit. Like, I think he's still really great. I still love
Yeah.
him. But it's like, I
don't
feel
know,
like he's
kind
kind of the weakest out of them. Like, they could have
Yeah.
done a little
Yeah.
more.
They definitely went better on the designs.
Yeah.
Like the
Fish
concept
is
itself with the, like,
Tuna Fish is obviously fantastic. I've like
and you can
got.
you can fucking paint him and just like
Yeah.
make your
Yeah.
own custom skin closest thing.
I
to
think
it.
that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm not that big on any of the
I
most
get,
of the
like, as a
customizations.
skin.
They could have done it
Mhm.
better.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, it's like most of the like character specific paints are like, okay, I don't
I
really
like
care.
those.
I actually,
Yeah, it's like
honestly
the-
I like those more than the custom one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
The
only
only-
really used like the actual just fish stick one because that's funny.
The only
that
like
one's
good
fun.
thing I've the only like
And the
thing I've
Jonesy one.
The, and then obviously there's just Toon Peely now, which I really like Toon Peely. I don't know why he's so like thin.
Yeah, it's like he's like a fucking like they flattened him out weirdly instead of like being an actual like rounded
Yeah.
banana shape.
It's like every other
He's like-
Peely skin has weird interactions with animations. Like if you watch a Peely skin raise their arms above their head or above their face, I guess, his entire body just kind of contorts and looks nasty. And like if you hold and like in season 6, I would like try to use Potassius peels and fucking like string a bow. He takes up half of the left of the screen, and also his entire body just contorts, and it looks like he's just breaking his spine in like 20 different ways. And
Because he's
that
a
kind of
fucking
stuff.
banana.
Well,
He's
yeah,
a walking banana. And he's
but
funny.
that stuff is somehow just exemplified on Toon Peely, and I don't know why. I think it's just because he's like so irregularly shaped width-wise. It's just kind of weird. Because I was really excited because I love Peely so much, and then Toon Peely was kind of disappointing to me. Still really like it, but I wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't what I
like,
wanted.
Looking at my list now, I would like switch Peely and Bushranger from like in like their SNAs.
Yeah.
I had like a slightly revised list. I don't remember where it is, but the one that's pinned was like the one I had before. But like
Oh,
the
is
small
it?
changes were like Bruno Mars A tier, I think, and I think I moved the marshmallow skins to D.
Fair.
Oh, let me
And
see
then
what I did.
I think something other like I think I put Rogue in B tier or something. I don't remember. Oh, Nathan Drake probably is B tier.
The
Yeah.
only other like opinions that I have, because I didn't even bother putting all of the like skins I didn't care about on my list, are just like Reyna's cool. I like her design and clothes, and the Green Goblin. Still wish he was Willem Dafoe, but he's still the Green Goblin, so that's cool.
Yeah.
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 I guess I'll go over my list quickly. So Leo skin is the best skin. A plus 2 the best skin. Spider-Man, talked about why Spider-Man's cool. Reina was funny because like because when they added her, it was just like holy shit. Like the joke was just holy shit. Noelle from hit video game Delta Room. That was the joke with her.
It's
So
like, she's
Yeah,
so
because
good.
literally
and
for
automatically,
Christmas,
and
reindeer
I
antlers.
just like her design too. But also that was funny, so she gets an S tier. The Green Goblin, the Green Goblin. The
Goblin
foundation.
mindset rule. What
Goblin.
rule is use the Goblin skin?
I don't
rule
know.
Number 17.
And I don't actually own the Goblin yet. But I'm gonna try to get him.
Goblin mindset rule number 17. Use the Goblin skin in Fortnite.
Humiliate all Isaac players.
Really, some Isaac players.
Uh,
Always betray your friends. You are smarter than them.
And then of course foundation.
Yeah.
I guess like I mean yeah, not much to say about like anything else. I got the marshmallow tier. Oh yeah, I have the I hate League of Legends tier.
If anyone proposes you seek mental health, explode them with a pumpkin bomb.
Yeah.
Something I wanted to mention before I think Seth is the last one to talk about it,
Yeah.
but fucking. I think that something that we all do agree on is that the Cobra Kai skins suck, but the
Yeah.
fact that we
Yeah.
have the fucking Karate Jonesy, what is it, fucking
Yeah, that's
Karakata Jones is really funny.
I put him
Yeah.
one tier above D.
It's just
Nah, he's
his
an
is
S tier
super
skin.
also
big.
we've been. I just noticed that we've been going for almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Very much.
All right, chop, hurry it up. We got like a 3-hour podcast going on here.
All right, what do you gotta say, Seth?
The super mega cast.
I don't know. I got a basic list. I think both the Jonesies are fucking S tier
Mm-hmm.
because they're Jonesy. Any Jonesy is an S tier skin. I don't care what anyone says.
It's fair enough, whatever.
That's not up for debate.
I can agree with you.
I
didn't put him
I
in
didn't
S tier,
put-
but
didn't
I
put-
agree with the
didn't put,
sentiment.
Cobra Kai Jonesy in S tier,
Yeah.
but
If he is Jonesy, he's an S tier. Jonesy is an S tier design
Yeah.
in general.
he's an S tier character. It's like we have interactions with him in this season already.
He's a
Mhm.
character. I can start him to say he's a character. So yeah, he's an
Yeah,
S tier
he is.
character.
He's great.
It's like, it goes without saying, but if anyone sees you put these things up, you don't know me, but maybe you put some really good things.
Let's see. Haven.
Hey,
Haven,
Smitty,
white
can
woman.
you hey Smitty, can you put some special effects on screen?
Seth, go on.
Do a cool
Can I talk?
Master transition.
Let Seth talk.
We fucking talk. It's like, okay, Spider-Man. Yeah, wait, what was it? Haven, white woman, neat. Harlow, that's cool.
Pink woman.
Spider-Man, he's Spider-Man. Foundation, he's Foundation. I like this Peely. Every Peely along with Jonesy is an S tier as well.
Yeah.
Peely and Jones are both S tier, so Frozen Peely's got to be up there. I like Tom Holland Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's cool. I put him S tier. I like
I
him.
think
Yeah.
it's funny that we have two.
Hate the way.
Sorry,
Hate the way
this
that
is
people
really
hate.
Fortnite is losing my shit. The fucking Humpty Dumpty image.
Guys, the way that they play. Can I talk?
Yes, please let Seth talk. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. What?
Shut up, Mr.
And look, I started laughing. I didn't want to interrupt.
I'm deleting Humpty Dumpty.
If you're laughing,
No.
just mute while you laugh. I don't care. As long as I don't talk.
Alright,
Alright,
so
go.
Fucking Christ. John Llama's cool. He's like, I think he's. I'm not sure why I put him S tier. I just really like him.
yeah,
Put a
I
lot
feel
in
he's
S
the
tier.
heavy.
I feel like he's neat. Yeah, Boba Fett, he's Boba Fett. Green Goblin, he's Green Goblin. I like the Peely. I think my S tiers are self-explanatory, honestly, because they're
Yeah.
just some of the better characters.
You know, there's one thing I want to mention though, like since you
What?
just brought up Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I've
You know,
talked to you. Yeah, I've talked to you
Classic.
guys about this. I don't like his new design. Like in the
think
Book of Boba Fett
I
thing.
really
like
I really like how clean it is. I actually
Yeah.
really like his new
it's
design.
like I just feel like the main thing. It's like I guess like in a movie setting or a movie or TV setting, it's different than what I kind of want in a game. Because like I'm totally cool with like how it looks like, the actual actor wearing the suit, but in game I really would rather classic Boba Fett because it's like he doesn't have anything going on like his arms or legs. It's just kind of black. That's about it.
Mhm.
yeah.
And it's like his old design had like, it was like a full armor suit almost. Like he had the pants on and stuff. He had like long sleeves, but they had like stuff going on the sleeves, on the pant legs. So it's like, it was a bit more like, visually interesting, I guess, which is kind of like what I would have wanted more as a skin. But like, it's still cool that we got Boba Fett, of course.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think the classic skin should have honestly been an option, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's even kind of like even if you prefer one or the other, I feel like they probably just should have done both anyway.
Yeah.
Also, I want to mention that it's really funny to me that they are not willing to call his ship the Slave One, and it's just called
Nothing
Boba
is
Fett's
anymore.
ship.
It's like a thing that they're not willing to do anymore, at
Yeah,
all for anything.
Really
weird.
not willing to
Really
say the word
weird.
slave.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's because fucking Hollywood's too scared of anything. What is it? My A tier is a little weird because more I look at it, I'm surprised I didn't put Silk Sonic on S. because they're fucking an S tier collab.
I
We
really,
put a
really
lot of
like.
stuff in
I
S
love
tier.
the Silk Sonic.
They're good. There's a lot of good skins this season.
Hmm
Like fantastic skins. Christmas anime bitch. she can be A. I like her, but I don't like her as much as anything else.
Yeah, that's
MJ,
fine.
she's just MJ. I like that ice skeleton because I told Joel and
Oh
Jacob.
yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
You know who he feels like. I already told him. He is basically he's skeleton Cad Bane. He
Yeah,
feels like Cad Bane, which is awesome.
yeah, he does.
Madcap, I like him, but he's also just. I wasn't waiting 2 years for him like you were. So B is self-explanatory. I like Gambit. Gambit's cool.
Yeah.
Tom Holland, Nathan Drake. This one didn't have game Nathan Drake, I don't think, unless I wasn't looking.
No, it
I
didn't.
mean, it's just because it's a different style. This tier list
But
just
it's a
doesn't
whole
have it.
nother. I just find it weird because it really is a whole nother skin at this
Oh,
point.
it absolutely is.
I mean, but this is just like the
Yeah, this is
the
just
icon
kind of
that
like.
shows up when you choose the skin.
Yeah, I guess this is just, you can kind of see this as like none of these have the alt style, so it's just like, you know, if you like one of the alt styles, just include that because I mean it's part of the skin.
No,
Yeah.
you like it, so you remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arcane, neat. My seat tier, I should have revised this a little bit more because the more I look at these, I'm like, why did I put some of these on here? Because it's like
Why
like
is
Ice Midas.
Marshmallow in C?
Because I like the I told you guys I like the like ninja marshmallow, but I don't like that it's associated with marshmallow. I
Yeah,
kind of
same.
like the
I
design
really
a little
like
bit.
it, but I wish it wasn't marshmallow.
Yeah, so that's why it's not really a D for me. If it was
I mean,
just
yeah, but the other
marshmallow,
marshmallow, you could.
I mean, it's fine. They're not that bad.
The only detracting factor is that none of us give a shit about marshmallow in reality.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I really like Ice Midas, so he probably should have been a lot higher. I
Mhm.
really do like Ice Midas. Didn't like Toon
He's got
Bushranger
the.
that much.
I would just want to mention Ice Midas also has the reactivity where every
Yeah.
weapon he touched turns to ice, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool feature.
What is it? Everything else is a little self-explanatory. I like that I put the Gears of War guy on here because I don't really give a fuck about Gears of War.
Marcus Phoenix is a cool character at least.
He's well known.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah,
known man.
his other style for like Xbox Series X could have been
Sucks.
better, but yeah.
Oh, you think it's better?
No, it could have been better.
Oh, okay. I thought you said, yeah, I think it was better, and I was like, what? If anybody doesn't know, his Xbox One style is the same thing as the Master Chief one, kind of, because the Master Chief one, he's just kind of a.
Compare it to that.
Well, I mean, well, no, because it's like Master Chief.
Yeah,
they gave his
but they just
armor
make him
matte.
black.
Yeah, they just made it matte black instead of matte green. The Marcus Phoenix one, they did the same thing, but Marcus Phoenix has a lot of armor detail. He's got like a whole bunch of shit going on with his armor. They just painted it black. Like they just took a spray can and just made everything black. It looks like shit. Hate it.
Let's see what's here. I find it funny because I just threw fucking Boba Fett Wookiee on here because I'm like I have not seen that show whatsoever.
Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
saw him.
He doesn't deserve to be in the game.
The only reason he's as high as he is in my tier list is just because like it's cool that we have a Wookiee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him before Chewbacca.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have too big of a role in the show.
Yeah, what?
He doesn't really need to be here.
I don't understand why we got him over Chewie, like at all. Like I'm surprised they didn't throw him in there like at some point. Maybe him and fucking Han Solo will be here at some point. I don't know.
Probably.
Fucking let me see what else. Ronin is only C tier because of his mask style.
Yes.
That's it. That's the only reason why he is above D.
I put him in D just because it's I didn't even really care to mention that.
Let me address the elephant in the room.
Seth, we disagree with you greatly, and we're not going to argue anymore.
I just said
You're
y'all
wrong,
can hold
Wrong,
a
and
landmine.
we're not going to
Seth,
argue
We're
further.
gonna kill you.
Yeah,
But we're
fuck
gonna
it.
do that anyways, so it's okay.
I don't know. Cope and seethe, I guess. I don't fucking know.
All right, I'm gonna go over my list.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
D,
The
everything
D
in
tiers are
D
just kind of fucking there. You don't get
everything
to
in
put them
D
Spider-Man.
can
all out.
die.
Yeah, Spider-Man is cool. He's a big part of my favorite things.
Yeah.
And Boba Fett is also cool because I like Star Wars.
I
And
think you missed one there, Joel. I think you
what? Oh, what? I don't. What? No, actually, no. Harlow's a overall really good skin. Like, I like the aesthetic. I like everything. Yeah.
Shut
I
up,
won't say anything
Mr.
else.
L.
Why?
Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got here?
I'm agreeing with everything.
Cool. Leela, cool. Yeah, really cool skin. Impressed. Rena, also cool. I don't know why I like an anime skin so much, but yeah.
Right?
Green Goblin, yeah, boy. And Haven, yeah, cool stuff. Bruno Mars should also be an A tier. But yeah.
You know what? That's something I wanted to mention. I was surprised that you guys put Bruno Mars higher than Anderson .Paak. Most of you.
I just know Bruno Mars
all
more.
put him, we all
True.
just put him back to back.
Yeah.
I thought I saw more of you put it separate. Maybe I'm
But yeah,
imagining
like,
things.
in my
Maybe I'm-
actual like revised list, he would be an A tier. Anderson's in B.
Okay.
But yeah. John Llama, I guess so. John Llama's there.
I think you're the only. I think you're the only one who
honestly
actually.
be at
Like,
the border of B and C. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think you're the only one who actually went through and organized them within their own tiers. The rest of us just kind of put them back to back.
Yeah. I organized mine. I didn't need to, but I felt like it.
Ice Peely, free skin. I mean, he'd probably be like a little higher, but like the fact that like we saw him a lot
Yeah.
because he's free. I mean, I don't know, kind of like lost the magic a little bit, but
Overexposure.
yeah. Toon Peely's cool. Nice, good Toon skin. I don't know the name of that next skin, but I just like thought, hey,
Next to
kinda
Toon
nice.
Peely is like Void something. I don't know. He was the
There's
starter
definitely
pack
some
skin.
skins. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
was a
looks
cool
like shit.
design. What? Get out of town.
He looks like ass.
I don't know the name of that next one either.
She's like,
She's
what the fuck
like a
was her
crew
name?
pack one.
Yeah, she's the current crew pack one, like Trixie Trouble or some shit.
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
looks good. Madcap, of course.
Mad cat.
That's a mad cat.
Yep.
Mad.
Fennec's cool, but obviously like not as cool as Boba Fett, but
Yeah.
just cool they put her in the game.
Yeah,
And
I have her
then-
low because I know absolutely fucking nothing about Fennec Shan. I'm like, I have
Just-
never seen a single thing with this character in it, so I have no idea.
just another bounty hunter essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just helps Bobby out. And then we got Skeleton Man.
Yeah,
Cool
Cad Bane.
hat.
And we
Cad
don't
Bane?
know his name.
Yeah,
Frigid
Yes,
Forgoer.
Skeleton guy. Is who?
Frigid Forgoer.
Oh, okay. Cad Bane and Marcus Phoenix on the. I mean, he could be B tier.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm surprised you put the foundation in C. Honestly.
He's fine. I mean, it's probably
Yeah.
another overexposure
We've gone
thing.
over the why the foundation kind of lost it after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's like
we've
a
gone
combination
over.
of that and overexposure because we've been seeing a lot of it. But
Yeah.
and then Gears of War, I don't play the games, but at least recognize
Yeah.
what they're from. Nathan Drake could honestly be like one higher. It's just that I see Tom Holland's face every time he like plays him, so it's like I don't really want to play.
I don't want to see Tom Holland.
Yeah.
He is a video game character just because they put him in because of the movie.
Yeah.
Why is he not Gaming Legends?
I just
forgot.
fucking like
It's a
the
video
one
game movie.
the one thing that I just like one quality of life thing that I just fucking wish they'd add is a changing icon for different styles. Because some of them
Yeah.
are so
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It would also
Especially
help
'cause
with
I
like
use-
readability too, because it's like you look up in the top and it's like you see some like your friends playing some character, and you look over and their style is completely fucking different. It's like, wait a second, who's that?
Yeah.
Just like quick, like minute to minute, like your second to second readability. It'd help.
It's like, yeah, not even necessarily for like each different color, but like, yeah, if there's like drastically different styles for things.
Yeah, like how the
Yeah.
Nathan Drake skin is two completely different people.
Yeah.
No, they're Nathan Drake and Nathan Drake. Stupid.
Shut up.
Drake. Oh yeah, we never talked about Drake's map.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah,
Drake's
that's
map.
true. We should have mentioned
Drake's
that during
There's a
fucking
mechanic they added.
yeah, like new item.
album.
The great idea. Like just having a
Yeah,
treasure map that you can follow and just get a shit ton of like really ridiculously good loot.
No, it's fun, you guys. We don't need to talk about it because it came back. It's not a new item, so we don't have to talk about it. It's fine.
Wait, what?
It came back. It's from an older season, so it's not doesn't.
Oh,
doesn't
and
need
it's
to,
just renamed.
yeah. It's from an old season that was straight up just like treasure and pirate themed and stuff.
Huh, I didn't
It's
know
not a
that
new.
actually.
Yeah, it's not a new item whatsoever.
Well,
Seth,
I'm at
you're-
least glad
you're
it's
the one
back.
who has been playing the longest, technically, right?
And
I mean,
Joel.
I mean, technically, both of Joel and I
Seth
literally
paid
played a couple-
attention to it for longer, I think, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played like a few seasons in the current or the first chapter and didn't start playing again until like chapter 6 last
Until I
season 6.
until I
Season 6
roped
last
all of
chapter.
you in playing it with me.
Yeah, I started. Yeah, I only started playing fucking
awful-
season 6
I
You
was
awful
really
man.
because I was Fortnite cringe, and then I didn't like acknowledge it until like they brought it back up for like a stream one time.
Yeah.
For-
Yeah, we did
Fortnite
stream that
cringe.
like back in fucking season 4.
Yeah,
For the
was it
Halloween
for-
event.
No, it was for the fucking Halloween event.
Yeah, it was because it was a fucking.
We got on to play Scream Fortress, and then you were
Yeah,
like,
it
"Oh,
was
it's
the
a
it was
Fortnite
the
event."
intro to a TF2 stream to a stream.
Yeah, that was the same one where I was replaced by the engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that
No,
never
you weren't.
happened. That was a completely
weren't.
normal stream. What
That was
the
a normal
fuck are
Oh,
you
yeah, no, you're
talking
right.
about?
Sorry. My dementia was getting to me again.
Oh, the rest of my tier list, I mean,
It's
just
D
whatever.
tier, whatever.
Yeah, Marshmallow probably should be in D tier, but
Oh, you do have it in C.
yeah, I think in my other list or wherever it is, it's yeah.
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 So yeah, I think like the only universally like we all really like this is like Spider-Man, and, like
Yeah.
mostly Leela, obviously
Yeah.
Seth, and also to give context for why Seth doesn't like Leela as much as the rest of us is because she's from like a concept thing that got leaked, and there were a couple others that were it wasn't even leaked; it was just sent out to people. And what some of them were like the same idea as Leela, like having like just kind of like arms separate from the character model itself. Like she has her hands in her hoodie pockets, where it's like mechanical arms, and it kind of looks like their hands are just like locked together. And it's like it's a very very different take. Yeah, we'll put that on screen. Very different take on the character, and on the design idea. I think both are really cool.
Yeah,
Which is
it's just
why-
like my only thing is I understand like that you would like that better. I just don't know why that makes Leela bad.
It's because I think the other one's a better idea. I don't know.
I will shoot you with a gun.
All right.
Like I said, cope and
Look,
see.
I hassle you more because I hassle people more. Snazzy's probably the one real mad about this.
I'm not even mad. I'm
Oh
doing
my
it.
God, who cares? Oh my lord.
I
The
love
other one
bits.
better come this season though. I want it.
I hope
really,
so.
really
I really
want the
hope
other
that
one.
isn't
That
one of
one
them
would
just gets
fit
left
with
by
the
the wayside.
season.
It would fit
It
a lot,
would
yeah.
fit. Yeah, I hope not, because I'd be mad. And I would be very mad.
All right. So I guess we're all good talking about skins and shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Like,
No. We just got like random
thoughts.
thoughts. Or well, first
We
I'm
have
gonna
been
first.
giving first impressions for a while, but we can like go more into it.
Yeah, no. Before we do that though, I just want to run over the crossovers. Interject anything if you want to.
Yeah.
So first, obviously, Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man, Green Goblin,
Yep.
Tom Holland and MJ, and like Zendaya MJ.
pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Like literally the very beginning of the season, we already were getting Gears of War crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then for Christmas, We had the Matrix, we had the Sentinel gift for Christmas, and then later on we got a wrap and some emotes. Something I wanted to mention, which I almost forgot about, is that the emotes had a neat thing with them where the sunglasses actually were dynamic depending on where your character's eyes were. So rather than just like with most skins where if they add something to your face, it just sinks into like say that you're playing as like Fish Stick or Peely, they're obviously
Okay.
their face isn't
You
in
don't
the
have
right
to hurry up
position.
for a second.
Yeah.
So it's like if you were playing as Fish Stick, the emote would detect where his eyes are, so it would expand the sunglasses to actually cover his eyes rather than just be like tiny things like inside his face, which is really cool. And I hope
That's
that they
good.
add, and I hope that means that they'll add like an actual like gameplay item that's like glasses, because that would be really cool for that, and it would
Yeah.
be a perfect execution of it too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the Matrix ones kind of suck just because they didn't put any skins for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would have
yeah,
been
yeah,
neat to
yeah.
have like a Neo skin.
I
Anything.
Yeah,
guess
Nia would have been good.
maybe the only thing that I can think of is that they were like, yeah, we don't want Keanu Reeves in a suit again.
Yeah, it would literally be that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He
And the
ain't
thing
really
is,
in a
if
suit
they did
though,
a skin,
but it
if
is
they
just
did a
like all
skin,
black.
the main guy or the main style would be the new like Matrix Resurrection, or not Resurrections,
But
is it
doesn't
Resurrections? It is
doesn't
Resurrections, right?
Keanu
I
still
think
kind of
so.
look like that in John Wick? He just
Oh
kind of
yeah,
looks the
no, he
same.
does.
No,
he,
yeah,
he
yeah.
looks exactly the same, but then they could also have an alt style of like classic '90s Neo
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
with
It's
the
just
short
the only
hair.
thing is, it would be this like the Tom Holland thing where it'd be
Yeah,
exactly the same.
which
yeah.
I
But
mean, using
Whatever.
resources, I guess.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
could
they
get
have
the.
2 Zendaya skins too.
I
yeah.
mean, they could also like what's this fucking? I don't know. I've never seen the Matrix. Who's the fucking Morpheus?
Morpheus.
Morpheus. I would
The
have
thing
actually
is that
loved to have.
there's a new Morpheus. There's a new like it's
Yeah,
a
and
different
a
guy.
new
It isn't
Agent
a
Smith as well.
what's his fucking name?
Huh?
Like something Fishbach. Forget his first name.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence
Oh my.
Fishburne. That's what
Oh
it
my
is.
God, Mark Fish.
No.
And then they have like
Jeff
Yahya.
explained it's
What's his
Markiplier's
name?
name.
Yahya Abdul. I forget what his name is. It's the new Morpheus,
I don't
but
remember.
it would look a little different. Also, Agent Smith is different, which is the
Yeah, I've
big
also.
part
Agent
of
Smith's
why
skin would be cool though.
it would
Yeah,
be
like I
really,
said.
if they did Hugo Weaving, that'd
Yeah.
be really good.
Yeah, I've never seen a Matrix movie, so I wouldn't know.
But yeah, Agent Smith is a very good villain.
Yeah, it's weird they just didn't do anything kind of interesting, but you know,
At least the
the
rap is
emotes
really
are.
cool and the glider.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah, rap's
cool.
good.
It's something.
They kind of like satisfied me with it because it was like having bullet time emotes is really funny too.
It's just
Yeah.
interesting that they like with something as massive and fucking like genre defining as the fucking Matrix. I'm surprised there isn't anything other than like the emotes and stuff.
Yeah, it was a little
And like the
surprising.
fucking like the one rap that they gave out for free too.
The rap wasn't free.
Oh wait, what
The
was
glider was free.
the glider was free. Yeah. Anyway, they gave out something for free. Whatever. I'm still right in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah, next
well.
up. Oh.
Yeah. What's next?
All right. Next up is just Boba Fett. We already talked plenty about Boba Fett.
Boba Fett's awesome.
Yeah, I like Bobby.
Bobby Schmidt. Bobby Schmurda.
Yeah.
Bobby Fetta. I put the concept royale thing because there was a Nalia, which is kind of the girl with like the owl motif sort of thing, and then there's
Oh,
Frigid Forgoer. Those were both
yeah.
they were both submit and won like way earlier in the year, and then they were added for the Christmas event, and then fucking they have another one that was going for a bit. It might still be going, where whoever wins this current one, fucking their skin is going to be for Halloween this year, which is cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, it better be so good.
It'll probably be a great one because I mean, like, if they're going off of like just random Twitter things, then it'll probably be good.
Yeah. Anything
Cobra
else?
Kai. Nothing to say about that other than the kick, the
Cobra-
crane kick with the "you're the best
best
around" is really funny.
around.
I love that emote.
I find it interesting. It's like, it does I don't know why I'm asking any of you guys. I bet you've seen it. What's the connection to Cobra Kai to fucking the Karate Kid?
I'm pretty sure
I
the
did.
Karate Kid, the Karate Kid in question, is he now leads the dojo, and that's kind of the
Okay, because
story. I think that's
it
what
took
it is.
me up until that crossover to realize it was a Karate Kid thing, and I was like, "What the fuck, huh?"
Yeah, because it's got like a backbling like teachings of Miyagi, shit like that.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because like the original one was about a white kid, right?
I think so.
Because I remember there was a remake with a black kid. That was all I remember. It was like
Wasn't
a
that with
white kid.
Jaden Smith?
Wait, what?
Wasn't the remake with Jaden Smith?
Yeah, I was like, it was somebody. It was fucking somebody.
They were not white. We know that.
Yeah, it was like it was not a white child. That's all I know.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot everything about that fucking movie. I watched those movies like maybe once,
Yeah.
if that. But
Hmm.
yeah, I was going to say like that was all leading into me wondering like why there wasn't a skin for that. Just I mean like a skin of a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Next we got Hawkeye. The glider was really cool. I like the glider. It looked like
Yeah.
a big purple bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Nothing much else to say about that.
Yep.
Getting another character from Arcane, League of Legends, was neat. I like having another gaming character. So it kind of sucks that it's League. But you know, League designs we've said, you know, League's designs are at least good.
Yeah.
League is good in every sense other than gameplay from what I've seen because League just doesn't look fun.
Yeah. And I also feel like V is just another reminder that I should check out Arcane because apparently it's actually really good.
Yeah, I wish they would check. I wish they would change, not change. They would do or add or whatever other League characters because League has like 100 characters.
Probably more, honestly.
League's got like a lot of fucking designs, and I remember there was one guy that I really like. Oh, fucking like he was like a pirate guy. Whatever, I'll find him. But he's fucking he's cool. He's
Just
like
blurt him out when you find them. If you look for him.
I assume it's just fucking Blackbeard. I assume he's just Blackbeard. Hold on.
Oh. But
Eh,
after V we got more Marshmallow. Yippee! I love Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marshinobi was kind of neat. Wish it was not Marshmallow. Silk Sonic is one of the best crossovers that I've ever seen them do because I fucking love the Silk Sonic album. It's really good.
his name's Gangplank. That's who it is.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's neat. He's just pirate guy. Continue.
So Silk Sonic is
From the
a
things
fantastic
I've heard of,
album.
Silk Sonic, it sounds good. I like it.
I
never went out and listened to the album yet.
Yeah, it's like classic funk.
Is really good. So
yeah, Bruno's good.
It's like classic funk, very heavy, like Parliament Funkadelic sort of influences, which are Parliament Funkadelic, like P-Funk stuff is like some of my favorite music ever.
The Parliament is involved in this. I don't want none of that British, that British fucking shit around here. No, thank you.
And then their skins have really great styles. Just all 4 of them for each skin are really good.
Yeah.
The reactivity on the suit ones is some of my favorite in the entire game. It looks so good. Yeah, it's like they nailed like that like sort of 70s psychedelia art sort of deal with that. Really good. And then their icon radio that they added in for the Silk Sonic thing was like 50% Parliament Funkadelic. So instantly fucking fantastic. Always had that on. Literally the best thing possible.
I remember I turned on the radio and I heard a song, and I think you were in the call when I did that. What was that song I was talking about? Do you remember?
If it was a Silk Sonic song.
No, I don't think it was Silk Sonic. It was like classic. It
was
like
the ones that I think I remember hearing is Flashlight, One Nation Under a Groove, and We Want the Funk.
Yes, We Want the Funk. That's what it was.
I think I don't even remember if that's what the name of it is. Probably is.
It probably is the naming in that tiny
It's one of those songs where you could look it up as "We Want the Funk" and you'd find
and
it
you'll get
anyway.
it. Yeah,
So it's like, you know.
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
after Silk Sonic, though, we got the NBA skins. More of those.
Oh man.
Let's
Real
go.
cool. Then we got Uncharted. Why is Tom Holland the default? Fuck you.
That's so.
There's
It's,
a reason.
I know there's a
I-
reason, but
No, yeah,
still,
we know,
fuck
we
you.
know.
Not you
Yeah.
specifically, but you know.
Sorry, to all the viewers out there.
Sorry to all the viewers out there who thought I was insulting them. In fact, I love you.
Bless you.
Hello, Cindy McGrath Meet viewers. I'm insulting you. Fuck you. Leave this channel.
No. Rogue and Gambit are both great. I love seeing X-Men get more representation in literally anything, because X-Men's really cool.
It looked pretty nice. Glider was top tier.
Yeah, their sets were really good. The Gambit glider is great. The bow staff
Yeah.
with unique animations is cool.
Yeah.
Then the last crossover was, basically the last crossover. Naomi Osaka, tennis player. I honestly feel like her set and like her skin and her set are like way cooler than they had any right to be. I really like the gliders a lot. And honestly, the skin, not bad. Like, they were very well designed. I like that, because like her whole thing is that she's like Japanese and Haitian, I think. So like one of them kind of goes into like more Japanese culture and the other one goes into like voodoo almost kind of aesthetic, which is neat. And like her set kind of reflects that. It's a good idea. And at least if we're getting an Icon series skin, at least it isn't fucking boring like Neymar. And it's like, you know, they actually have an idea, you know? It isn't just, let's put Neymar Jr. in.
Neymar had a fursuit.
That's true.
No. Listen, Neymar was funny. Okay.
He is funny.
Neymar inspired the single best piece of media we've both ever produced. So
True.
I would say so.
Everyone watching this video, pause right now and go watch Smitty and Seth enter the Neymarverse. Great video.
Just link that video like up in the top right, you know.
Oh yes,
Put it in the
yes.
description, you moron.
Yeah,
No. Just put it in the top right.
Put it everywhere.
Make the link to this video. Never mind.
Insert the entire 30-minute video right here.
I think this is a fucking sign that we need to
30-minute video
Yeah,
into
no,
this like 3-hour podcast.
We're almost done.
Holy shit, we've been going for a long time.
The only other crossovers are Ezio from Assassin's Creed, who isn't even in the shop yet. You have to buy a $60 a set modern Assassin's Creed game on Epic, so no thanks.
Yeah,
And
I don't think anyone has the skin yet.
Also, with the new Borderlands stuff, there's they're gonna come out on like April Fools or something. We have no idea what the full set is. But if you buy Tiny Tina's Wonderlands on Epic, you get a unicorn glider.
Oh, neat. Does that at least look good?
It looks alright. It's like, I think it's supposed to be like a unicorn made of gemstones or some shit. I don't know.
What the fuck is it called? I'll find it. Hold on.
I don't know. In the game, apparently it's called the Butt Stallion, but it's not called that in Fortnite.
Oh, they fucking brought back the fucking butt stallion. Oh my god.
Alright, we're done with crossovers. Any, like, final thoughts about...
I'm glad that if there's any part I had to miss the conversation with, it was that, because I don't care about the crossovers.
Damn.
Anything we want to talk about?
I'm
Green
good.
Goblin was really good.
Green Goblin.
Yes,
Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to them.
No other, like, random...
Still wish he was Willem Dafoe, but he's still the Green Goblin, so that's a pass.
Yeah, Glider's banger too.
Yeah.
If it was but like if that was the Willem Dafoe skin, that seriously would have been the best skin in the entire
Oh
game.
yeah,
Like,
that would have been very
he's
good.
still the Green Goblin, so he's still a good skin.
Yeah,
Hope that Doc Ock gets in at some point.
That'd be fun.
that'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Or even a lesser known. I'd like some lesser known characters. Maybe when the fucking Spider-Man 2 game comes out, fucking 40 years later. I mean next year. Fucking Kraven gets in or something.
Very cool.
Kraven would be cool.
I thought Kramer.
Kramer gets in.
Yes. We need a Seinfeld crossover.
I'd love that.
I want to play as
I think
George.
What if it was Newman?
Jerry,
Newman. Oh.
Jerry, you have
I
Jerry,
wanna
The
play
there's
with-
the George skin comes with a pickaxe. That's the bat in the funny image.
When are we getting an O'Brien skin?
Ugh.
It's just
no
George.
public appearance in Fortnite. See, we're
I am
bringing
an
it back
O'Brien.
to the limo.
I'm not Brian.
Bringing it back to the limo.
Limo glider.
Everyone watch the video. Pause the video. Go watch Seinfeld The Limo. Go watch
You know
that.
what? Hey, we'll take the liberty and put that episode right here.
No, we won't.
An entire copywritten fucking TV episode.
Like the first like 10 seconds of it after Joel.
All right.
Funny.
So, any other random stray thoughts on the season? Anything like that?
It was cool. It was a cool season.
Good.
All right.
I definitely like the last two more, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good
I think it was
introduction.
nice.
Good introduction.
Yeah, it was an
season.
like all in all, it was an introduction season. So
And
it's
it-
like
and
I'm
it got a bit
surprised we've
boring,
been able
but
to have a 3-hour
it got a
podcast about
bit-
this.
It got a bit boring after a while, especially
Yeah,
after
no, like-
having 7 and 8.
Yeah, it's like I never finished. Like I got to like level 140 something.
Yeah, I
Which
didn't
is,
finish
like,
that either.
It's the first pass that I have bought since playing the game because I got every pass except for the season 6 one. Still kicking myself about getting Neymar because that would have been funny.
Yeah.
I had to force Snazzy to get Neymar. She didn't want to do it
Yeah.
at first.
And like, because you're like, oh, you spent money on it, you gotta get him. I was like, okay.
And it's funny.
Yeah, this is
What's
my first pass since I've actually been getting the pass that I didn't like technically fully complete because I also didn't get all the Haven masks either.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't want to bother with the Haven mask.
Yeah.
I got all of them because I have brain
I-
worm.
They should have just done it earlier. That's all
Yeah.
I'd say about it.
At least, if you're gonna lock anything, lock the fucking second page.
Yeah.
Can you not?
Yeah,
That's what they did for
Thing until
Tuna Fish.
it lasts like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I
That's
spent
what
a
they did for
necessary
Tana.
amount of time doing that.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying.
Alright.
I spent up until the final fucking the
Yeah.
final hours of the season getting that, so it wasn't very fun.
Yeah. Oh, also, is as another thing, just to brag, Snazzy and I won our last game of the season right
Yeah.
before, like,
Nice.
as the
I'm pretty
servers were
sure-
closing.
I'm pretty sure I won. I both like I won both my first and last game of the season.
Yeah, I think
no,
you
I
did.
Because like I got into like a trio with some Twitter mutuals, and like we just fucking won our first round. I think.
No, dude, it was awful. I fucking spent so much fucking time. I was like, it took me my last game, like the last game right before the server shut down. I was like, please fucking get it, because I realized that if I was fucking shot in the wrong way, then it was over.
Yeah.
So I literally went. So what I did was I spent as much time as humanly possible in the outskirts. And I was I needed 20 more feathers. That's what it was. I needed 20 feathers, and I was like, okay, please. And every chest I opened gave me like 3 feathers, and I was like, holy shit, please, thank you. Like,
That's great.
RNG gods were on my side that entire game. As soon as I got my 20 feathers, I was like, log out, buy my
I'm
fucking
fucking
pass,
out of here.
I'm done. God, terrible fucking day.
Alright, so that's everything about Chapter 2.
Yes.
Wait, not Chapter 3, Season
Wow,
1.
that was a fun talk about every chapter 2 season.
Yeah.
Okay, so Midas, and then
Let me go watch Bob's Burgers.
I'm gonna go watch
go
Bob's
watch
Burgers.
Bob's.
No, I did, like, as our last thing, we can do this really quick, because, I mean, we've only played a week of it, is just talk about what we think about the new season.
Okay, I fucking love this pass. This pass is fucking amazing.
It's
These-
really
yeah,
good.
This pass.
This might be
I'm
this
impressed.
might be
Yeah.
my favorite pass.
I will say, I will say,
I'm back.
two 7 members,
Yeah.
2 7 members, anime skin that actually looks really
Anime
fucking
skin,
good.
yeah, and also anime skin you can make look like a 7-member if you're in the
Yeah.
bonus style.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you can
right.
completely
Which also, that
you can
hat ears-
completely you can
Yeah.
completely circumvent the whole weird anime character face thing in this game.
Yeah.
I think it's good though. I think this one looks
Yeah,
really
no,
good.
Oh, yeah, no,
they,
it
like,
looks
they've,
good.
like,
I'm
been,
not
like,
crazy over any of the skins in this pass. I do like the fucking like anime one, and like the pickaxe is cool, and like this is like the most overall like really solid pass. Like there's
like
nothing like
it.
I've said
Yeah.
this before. There's nothing like a Ronin or a Shanta that is just
Yeah.
kind of there. It's like
They've
all of
been,
these
like,
skins
yeah.
are really
they've
solid.
been like progressively like fucking. I feel like they've. Oh, wait, that's kind of unrelated, but I feel like they've definitely like progressively just made the anime skins look better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like,
Yeah, they're
like,
improving
You know,
them.
the first one was Lexa, and that we know how that went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
like
like
they're
Alexa,
not even really like just like anime
like,
skins. It's just
Alexa,
kind of like they
I
have
think
that
she's a
style
nice.
to
Yeah,
them.
they got
she's
the
a nice
shading.
she's a nice design, but she's like a fine enough design, but like, she just doesn't look good. Like
They
they,
didn't do the style well.
they gotta just like go back and just like remake
Fix
those
her.
models.
Yeah.
Like
That'd
just
be
fix
funny.
those skins.
Where's Heart Attack GIF? Hang on, I guess in Heart
Yeah,
Attack.
That's a good gift.
yeah, we've gone a long way
Have
since
they have
Lexa.
like down here in the fucking saved.
Yeah.
I
I think Rick was a real turning point. Oh yeah,
Trogdor?
Trogdor.
Yeah, Rick-
Seth sent a Trogdor gift.
Yeah, he just found it in another server today. I was like, I think you like that one.
That's a good gift. I like Trogdor.
There's no way they could fit any Homestar character. The only one they could maybe do would be fucking Coach Z, and that would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious, but
Like,
it
it's
absolutely
to fit on the
like just
fucking
see
right.
having a Homestar character in fucking Fortnite would be like on. I feel like it would be similar tier to the fucking robot chicken Homestar thing that they did recently, where they all just got shot. And it's like
Recently?
that wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Like in the
Apparently
past
they
few
did-
years.
There's a fucking
Even the last few wait, like Robot Chicken did a Homestar bit?
Yes,
Robot Chicken did a
Over
Katamari
the
bit,
last
and I
few
think
years,
it was
hasn't Homestar
recent.
it was recent.
Fucking like Cartoon Network Mad did a Katamari, but
Yeah, the fucking court one, and
I will
it's-
never
it's-
forgive
it's-
Robot Chicken for the
both
TF2
of-
bit like
yeah,
10 years
both
ago.
of both of them
Robot
are
Chicken
just
did
what you.
TF2.
No, both like the Robot Chicken and Mad TV Katamari bits are what you expect from a live television show making a
Oh,
Katamari bit.
Katamari is so crazy. It's so
It's like, oh,
Dude,
he
they
destroys
killed people in the
they were
ball.
on drugs.
They were on the drug when they made this.
the drug.
yeah.
Keita Takahashi bought the drug.
But so we don't make this even longer than it needs to be because it's already so long. I'll just like I'll just rattle off a couple things about the season. Introducing
about
this,
the kids,
I
to be
know. Yeah, well, yeah,
Listen, we had to bring up that part so it can be a Smitty video. It involves Katamari now.
yeah.
It's a Smitty
So
video.
introducing the season with like at least a full week of no building is pretty fucking bold and an interesting move. And I'm
Yeah.
assuming the main reason is so that everybody
Yeah,
gets
like,
used to
it's
sprinting and
like, okay,
mantling.
this isn't like a permanent change. I really hope they do just kind of like split it into its own, like, okay, there's a
It seems
building
like
game
it
mode,
will
there's
be.
a non-building game mode.
Stuff
They
in the
already-
game
yeah,
seems to
they
point to
already-
that.
Still get like
They already
accredited
found
as like if you play in the no building game mode, it's like you played a normal game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they found in the files or whatever that it would be no building mode.
Yeah.
I'm beside myself on whether I would even play that because as much as I
I'd probably play the
said,
building one.
I'd play it
Yeah,
a few times, but I don't know.
Probably stick with the no
We could
building
just-
one.
we could just like switch
It
off.
feels the
Yeah,
same
Yeah.
way that
If like nothing else, it's like you can have variety. Just switch
It's
between them.
how I do in the last game. It's like, okay, did I get Taj Mahal?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going into no.
It feels the same way. It feels
Yeah, play building mode until you get Taj Mahal, and then you play no building for a
It
while.
feels the same way that people bitch and moan about Sea of Thieves not having private servers. It's like that's not the way the game is made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not built to not have this feature.
Yeah. Fortnite
So I
at
feel
least
like-
has the luxury of already having a bunch of limited time, like weird modes, so it would be right at home doing that just as a side
Is
thing.
imposters still around? Have they they said they were
Yeah,
going to
it's
get
still
rid of that?
No,
it's
Imposter's
here.
still here.
It-
Yeah.
It's still here. Okay.
It just feels disingenuous and feels kind of like spoiled for me to try and play a no building game mode. I don't know. I'll play it. It's there. It's built. I'll play it. But it feels weird to like beg for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now that we
Doesn't
have it,
feel
at
right.
least, especially.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
now we have
have
it. We could just kind of
because
like split them up.
they've been shying away from that forever.
Yeah. All right. Next, kind of disappointed, personally. Kind of disappointed that we have another Marvel Tier 100 skin. Doctor
Yeah.
Strange is cool, but I kind of wish that he wasn't.
That's what he
I wish that he
Doctor
wasn't the
Strange.
last one.
Let's all make sure we're all on the same page. Should have been Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I got something to say about that. You know what?
What?
I don't care that it's level 100 simply because the better skins are going to be available to me quicker.
True.
Yeah, if anything, yeah.
Yeah. I just
And
think
at least
it
we
feels
still have
like,
the Prowler to look forward to. He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
I just-
Prowler's good.
I feel like there's something about like get to the end of the past is something you actually like care
Frankly,
about.
I'm a little more upset
But
that they just kind of had the Prowler up in your face, kind of like Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not a secret skin anymore. They haven't been secret skins
Like,
for a
that's
minute.
the
The
thing,
only
they
one that
haven't
they-
been making these secrets. Wasn't the last like secret one Neymar? They only
No.
announced him a
No,
little bit.
the Cube Queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cube
yeah,
Queen is
And
really-
she was at least an original
yeah.
character too, so it was kind of a double.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it being licensed. I'm fine with it existing. I'm fine with a bunch of licensed Battle Pass stuff. I just find it weird that they're like, it's probably a licensing agreement the more I really think about it.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like, I don't want to know. It was
Yeah.
I
like,
want the secret skin to be a secret until it is like announced.
yeah, it's not a secret skin anymore. It's kind of like
It's kind of just
it
like
being
the like a
announced,
skin
there's
you
no
get
reason.
later.
Yeah, it's like it's no different than if they just kind of put it in the battle pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like put it in the battle pass and like just like lock them behind different challenges. It's like the challenge skin. It's the skin you have to do challenges to get everything
Mhm.
for.
I wouldn't be surprised if they call it the challenge skin at some point, or if they change it.
Yeah, because it
change
hasn't
the
been
name.
secret for who knows how long.
Anything else, Phyllis?
Yeah, I just have a couple more things that I wanted to mention. Peppers and Chili Chug are completely gone now that we can sprint, which is
No peppers
makes
are
sense.
gone? I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. Huh.
Kind of funny
That
that
change-
everyone was
that
hoping that
changes
we were
a lot.
gonna. Pretty funny that everyone was hoping we were gonna get Kiryu with that leaked dragon background for the shop, and it ended up being a
Yeah.
snowboarder.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Shame.
I think that her
Dummy,
set isn't all
damn.
that bad.
Yeah.
The glider's cool, yeah.
I get why they're gone, but please give me back Clombos soon.
Yeah,
The
Clombos would be
the
nice.
berry bushes with
Leave-
nothing on them are taunting me.
Just like restrict them to the 7 controlled areas.
That'd be
And I
fun.
think it'd be fine.
There's
They're
definitely a fix too. It's like later halfway, even next season, if we win the war somehow and they knock down all the fucking, how about halfway through the season? Like if we were winning, if we were
Yeah.
winning this war, then knock down the fucking zeppelins, and so there's not just a bunch of shit in your face, or like
yeah, it's like
tone
I
down
don't
the
know.
cars and then bring combos back. There you go.
I'm a little meh on the like map itself changes because they kind of just added these zeppelins around
Yeah,
and
there's
it's
no
like they didn't
map
change up.
changes.
Yeah, they
There's, like-
really
There's a
didn't
new
change up
7
a whole lot.
POI in the desert.
There's
Yeah.
also the fortress.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
that's not really significant. Like they
It's
added.
something. It's a
Yeah,
named
it's
POI,
like
so
something, but it's like I wanted something more after nothing especially big happened last
they
season.
renamed Covert Canyon or Cavern. Covert Cavern.
I still haven't even gone in there. Is it different?
I haven't either.
It's not different, I don't think, but it has a new name. It's like something Cavern. It's like Commander.
It's
Cavern
like
or
Command
something
and Cavern or
So
something.
yeah, Command Cavern.
for some reason.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's different though.
Yeah. Something else I
Because
wanted to
it's-
mention just
it is
before we.
directly the IO command point because
Yeah.
they're like other IO controlled areas.
Yeah,
But
like I
some-
said, also there's like the fortress, which is for some reason a named POI. But
Yeah.
oh well.
Something I wanted to mention just since we were just talking about Clombos that I didn't remember to mention before is I love their design so fucking much. I love
Oh,
that they're
yeah.
just this huge adorable thing, but it's also just this massive force of nature. Like it just
Yeah.
walks through shit. And if
Yeah, it's like
you
literally
damage it
cannot
a
kill
tiny bit, it gets pissed at whatever's closest.
Yeah,
it fucking
not even whatever
goes.
shot it.
I love
I mean,
Resplendent
I
so
obviously,
much.
I obviously didn't bother to get all the Haven masks, but I did make sure to get
Get
all
the
the
Colombo
combo
ones, yeah.
I will say, I
Yeah.
will say the one.
Most of, like I went for like the Colombo ones and the cat ones from the ones I
Yeah,
did get.
yeah.
I will say, back when I was talking about Haven, there was one mask that I really find it funny. Put it on screen at some point. It's the final one that you get that looks like fucking Monokuma. That one's funny.
The Fox
I-
one.
Yeah, with the white and black, like and putting in fucking no mic. It's funny.
Yeah.
I like it. It's like the Monokuma mask.
So
That is all.
Alright. Other than that, I really like the armored battle bus is really funny. Joel and I
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
around with
We're
it, and
hopping on right after this.
and
We're getting
Yeah.
on like
you can essentially tear down the entirety of Sanctuary in like 40 seconds.
oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm turning
It
on my
was
Switch
it
right
was
now.
literally so funny. Yeah, 'cause Sam was about to mention. Me and him were playing, and the game before, like I did a solo right before, and I was like, oh, I can donate to something, and I saw it was the battle bus. I was like, okay, I'll donate to this, and then I hop into duos with him next game, and that was literally funded already.
Yeah. And we get a battle bus fucking driving at us. We're like, what the fuck? This is already here?
Yeah.
It
The
is. It
next
is kind of
When
weird
I'm
how
talking about
fast
the
they
biggest
are.
gameplay change, support for Ukraine.
Oh yeah, they're donating all of their proceeds to Ukraine. They've
hang
raised
on, let
like
me
over
get the
70
GIF up.
million, something like that. Something crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll put the skiff on the screen. It's so
Maybe. It's a good guess. Then was it? Oh yeah, the double use on the cow catcher vehicle mod is really fucking smart.
Oh,
Because since
fucking-
there's
Ah,
no
yes,
there's no
yes.
building right now, you can toss them down and have like instant defenses, like a little barrier wall in
Indestructible
front of you.
barricade. At least as far
fucking
as
cow
I'm
catcher is so
concerned.
fun.
Yeah.
Like fucking Truck Royale is back. Put
Yeah.
like both mods on them.
And yeah, just
and the fucking
they
repair torch.
glide.
The repair torch is like fun to me because I can set shit on fire and repair vehicles, and it's like vehicles and fire. Those are like my
It's
two
like
things.
it's like the cow catcher being able to just like cut through builds like fucking butter, and then like
Yeah,
adding
I
on
love
the
using
fact
it.
that you can just instantly fucking repair your vehicle and set shit on
Yeah.
fire with the same tool gives you way too much power, Mr. L. But they're still cool.
It's like you say it like you're like, oh, praise it like this really cool thing, and then you have too much.
Yeah, they're doing too much on
They're
it.
doing too much.
Just
Then I think the blimps or zeppelins or whatever the fuck you want to call them are really fun spots to drop at. Hope
Like,
they stay.
I want to put
Yeah,
on
they're
the
cool.
record my like history of Fortnite, and like my first few games, I just got in a truck and fucking truck punchline to people, and that's just been my thing since.
Yep.
yeah.
And the anti-air cannons that you can like shoot yourself out of are fantastic. I love them.
Those are fun. Yeah.
Not for any sort of actual like shooting things purpose, but shooting yourself out of it is
Yeah.
really good.
I would really like that you just
You just
Yeah, and
somersault
like,
fucking through the air.
Yep.
In,
Really
in
good.
particular, we call it Truck Royale because I won a game of solos with a truck killing the last guy and just posted the screenshot, the fucking Switch screenshot of just Truck Royale, and it's gone from there.
And then the only other thing that I have in my notes for Chapter 3 Season 2 is that I think the sword pickaxe customization is a pretty cool idea. Just wish it wasn't so slow.
Yeah.
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 It could
It's
be,
like
it could
it's
be a
kind
little
of
better.
they kind of put like a mix between the like Chimera style thing with like you can also just get it by doing the season quests.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yeah, it's a little slow. I kind of just want to customize my thing.
Yeah.
They made a little better with like the like ones you have to like buy other ones to unlock because it's like they're like 2 or 4 per category.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
it's not like you have to get all of these and then you get the super one that is like double the price.
Yeah.
Super weapon.
Yeah, also like the like chip pricing is a lot better. It's like it is
Oh, yeah.
4 for everything, and then the like special locked ones are 5 or 6.
Yeah.
That's all.
That is.
That's all the
There
thoughts
is
I had.
yeah, there is one
um,
6 per category, and then there's like 1 or 3 5s.
I'm curious to see how the anime skin, their glider, how that's gonna look like
Yeah.
when you use it.
I'm really interested to
it's
see how
like-
that works.
It's just
Oh,
like a
no.
vertical spiral of
Also,
swords,
I
right?
Yeah.
really want to get the fucking bonus Suki 2.0 style just because I really like the fucking extra colors it gives to the pickaxe.
Yeah, I
They're
was
good.
gonna say, you know what? Back when we were starting this about the battle pass, I was gonna say
Dazzling Spirit.
this is the first one in a minute that I think has even if there's something that is not very good about it, there's a way to circumvent it to make it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I love the fact that there's two. I love the 2 7 members. The dude that looks like Dr. Manhattan, fucking fantastic. Fucking anime skin. I really like her. She's really cool. I like her fang. It's funny. I like, what is it? Suki 2.0. Her basic one, not a fan, but her style, one of the other ones.
The one where
Like
she
when
gets the bun and looks more like
Yeah,
the original
one's-
Suki skin.
That one's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really good.
I
don't
like
like
all
her
4 of her
default
ones, honestly.
Yeah, she has.
None of-
Oh wait, the fucking Segway emote. I haven't gotten that yet,
oh,
but
yeah,
that
I'm
was
looking.
Did
I'm
you
looking
did
through
you
it
know
right now
that
in the
that
game
did you
open.
know that that's an official crossover?
Like,
Like
that's a
Segway?
crossover?
Yes.
What?
With
How
Did
did
Segway.
they
they really
Segway?
licensed with Segway with them?
Yes, it's
Oh,
a
it's
licensed
called Segway
Segway.
too,
Yeah.
It's a
That's great.
licensed Segway.
Makes sense because isn't Segway a company?
Yeah. It even has
Yeah.
the logo of their latest model or whatever on it.
That's funny.
It is.
That's
It's really
great.
good. They tweeted
It's
about
a
it the other day.
crossover emote. That's funny.
I wish it was Icon series. Actually, maybe it is. I don't know.
I just also really like the colors on fucking Kira and KO's fucking glider.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
It's like this color scheme, like the fucking pastel blue, pink, and yellow. I just like.
hmm
oh, and then what's his fucking face? Doctor Strange and Prowler, fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is
Solid picks.
the coolest one.
No
Oh, and then
complaints there.
and then I was gonna say, I mean, there's the other woman, whatever, fucking, the random one that just kind of doesn't fit. She's cool, but
Yeah, fucking
there's
Kira
just
and
one-
KO.
Well, she fits because it's like a war thing. I
Yeah.
think.
yeah, but I completely forgot she exists. honestly.
Yeah, I guess if anything, she is probably the weakest link of the past, but it's her set's really cool and
I
shit.
think she's
Like,
also stationed right in the middle of the pass too.
yeah,
Yeah.
page 5.
Let me see.
Oh, fucking Gunner's set with the chainsaw shit.
Oh, the
Oh my
chainsaw
God.
stuff's
yeah.
so
forgot
good.
about- yeah,
Dude's got
Gunner's-
chainsaw
The
fists.
The
Like,
punch
come on.
saw is one of the best fucking pickaxes.
It's
Oh, yeah,
so
Gunner-
good. Did you notice that
pretty
that whenever you equip the punch saw, it makes your character angry?
It does.
Yeah, I noticed it on
It
Peely
doesn't
because
show up
I
on the
was
green
playing.
goblin who
I was
have on
playing.
right
I was
now.
playing as Agent Peely, and I realized that every time that I moused over the punch saws, he just instantly got angry eyebrows. I was like, wait a second. I went to a couple other skins and tried it, and yeah, if you have it on, your character just frowns and has angry eyes. Really good.
Let me see.
Yeah, and
KO.
the ultra charge style punch saws goes perfectly with the green goblin. So
Yeah, that one image,
And
you're
you know
fucking
what's
done,
freaking-
Spider-Man or whatever.
you're fucking done, Spider-Man.
You're done. You're fucking done, Spider-Man.
Fucking done.
All right.
Hey, Gunner's cool. He didn't excite me as much as he should have, but his mask style is really cool. He's still good.
Yeah, I think he's pretty solid.
I like a
Especially
lot
his
of the
set.
all of the styles on the fucking anime skin are really nice.
Yeah,
I
really good
like
color
her.
schemes.
Honestly, she just might be my favorite skin out of this.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I
it's
think
nice.
so too. I think we really
my-
got-
Every skin is really solid, which is just
I
one of
think
my
as
favorite.
I think as I said earlier, what really just tops her off for me is that you could just make her into a 7 member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know who
like
my
her,
favorite is so far. Probably figure it
yeah,
out
like
once I'm able to play as all of them.
Like her pink hair one. Neat.
Yeah, I'm going to progress more.
Yeah,
and-
the pink hair one was the one I was just
Yeah, I
looking
mean,
at,
this
so-
is our first thoughts anyway. We've only played
Yeah.
for a week.
Yeah, we'll
But
do
I have
we'll
the-
do
I
a
have the
season in
same,
review.
Yeah.
We gotta
I have the
come
same
up with a better name
sentiments.
before next time for
Yeah,
this.
we come up
Yeah.
with a name.
I feel like now that we have done one, it would be easier to.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also we'll probably be able to streamline it a little bit because
3 hours, 22 minutes, 46 seconds.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
a lot of sidetracking.
That's
but
only my
Hey,
report.
if
Yeah.
you need background noise, like link this to people who need background noise and shit.
yeah, tell all
Yeah,
your
get some-
friends right
Tell your
now.
friends, hey, do you want to listen to 5 fucking people just ramble about a Fortnite season for 3 hours?
Yes. But any other stray thoughts about the new season?
But no.
I'm
For
ready to
Fortnite.
see what else is in
For-
store.
Yes.
Spider-Man FNAF 2 on screen again. Just one last time for old time.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention actually before we go, something very funny to me is that we've had the MJ skin in the files, like the comic MJ, in the files since early March, and they waited until the new season to release her.
They
don't know
probably
why.
didn't want to shove another license skin. That's
I
probably.
guess, but
I
it's
don't
like you'd think that she'd go right together with comic Spider-Man.
I don't know, man.
I
I
mean,
don't
we
know.
already went right together with comic Green Goblin, so it's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're trickling them out.
all
There's
I'm saying,
we're obviously not done with Spider-Man stuff.
season is neat. That is it. Season is
Yeah, it's
pretty
like
cool.
they kept the bugle around and made the Prowler the secret skin, so we are very
Yeah,
clearly
nice
not
stuff.
done.
Good going.
All right, so that's it. All good.
Yep.
All
Wrap it
right.
up.
That wraps
Excited
up.
to see where season 2 takes us.
Ending my
Wild
3-hour.
adventure.
All right.
Yeah,
See you guys. Subscribe to Smitty's
Fortnite.
channel.
I
Battle
love
Royale.
Fortnite. You know what? I love Fortnite so much. Let's all go play some. Come on, guys. See everybody later. Have a great night.
I like
Have a great night, everybody.
Cause I need
Good night.
Good
night, everyone. Good night, everyone.
I like Fortnite.
This has been eating at me since we began at this. So I've been playing. I was playing Fortnite actually while we were doing this whole thing.
Really?
I was just playing Fortnite. I didn't record anything. I was just playing Fortnite. I got to Loot Lake. Did you fucking see what's over at Loot Lake right now?
No.
What?
There's
What's
a
that?
crashed car with 2 gravestones next to it.
Really?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
In Loot Lake.
Found in Fortnite.